Transfer to what?
Hey guys,
Oh,
how you
shit.
doing tonight?
Hey, I'm still short. Fuck. Here, I'll
No,
I'll
you
crouch down.
hold on, sit normal. Now go right about a little lower. Now you're like the old lady looking over the steering wheel with a laptop.
Miss Daisy.
Welcome to Florida.
Fuck you.
Hi guys, we're Pints and Pistons.
It's our 100th episode.
100!
Cheers to that.
100th
Oh,
episode, guys.
And we have a super duper special guest
How
in the
the
house
hell?
tonight.
How the hell did we get here?
I don't know.
Well, you drove from your house. I came from my house. I think he came from work.
I don't think he meant like how did we get here.
Oh.
I think he meant like how did we get here.
An existential question.
What was all that stuff about God?
Existential. I was about to say we're gonna go way further back.
Oh, and by the way, the little quip about not bringing beer because I'm one-legged.
Your big one?
Fuck
No,
you,
it's
Dan.
good.
Thank you.
Two-legged freak.
That is fucking
I know I'm weird, aren't I?
Everything's up and running.
Hi guys.
And we
Mike's
look good.
got
Like,
video.
hey, I
That
wish
looks
they
fake.
could
The white
Oh,
see.
it's a
sleeves
lighting hack.
was solid. Yeah,
Well,
no,
because
it's
that
definitely
was
solid.
just a solid beam of the sun.
That's what he was
before.
saying.
Yeah, it was just
Old
washing
school,
everything
good to
out.
see you.
Hey,
What's
Mike.
up, Mike? How's
Mike.
it going?
So
Yeah.
Mike, Old School Garage, he's been following us
Forever?
forever.
That's cool.
He lives out in Homosassa.
Okay, cool.
He
He's
works
local.
at the Big Napa there that
Okay.
used to be High Octane.
Okay.
He's built. I found actually we became friends over TikTok and that. He's building a 64 Falcon gasser
That's cool.
in his
It's
garage,
sick.
and it is
That's rad.
awesome. It is
Dude,
awesome.
It's
We need to
all
paint it.
fucking
We have
lifted
got
up
to
and
get-
everything.
we have
Yeah,
That's
that's-
sick.
that's
We
cool
have got
shit.
to get over and see that thing sometime.
Yeah, he
I know,
just
dude,
replaced some of the
Oh,
floors in it.
dude,
and
I
that.
saw some of
Oh.
the pictures. He got a bunch of stuff
What
welded
color
up.
is it?
It's nothing, right? It's still.
It's-
it's all like
no,
bare.
but
Here's the
Oh,
thing, if you
okay,
want to see
okay,
some
okay.
wild stuff, like, you see a lot of stuff on drag racing now. You see, like, all these drag and drive cars, and
Yeah.
some of these things are just incredibly fast.
They're
but
street cars.
But you see some of these cars are just incredibly fast, but it's almost like there's almost no drama to their passes.
Yeah.
Well, people still race gassers.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are still H-pattern
still-
manuals.
that's
and
cool
watching
shit.
those things go down the track.
Oh yeah,
the
they're not the
extended
fastest
frames.
thing.
They are
Shit.
so freaking
It's
rad.
wild.
They are by far one of the most entertaining
They're still pretty
classes
fast.
of drag racing you can see. They're
They're
awesome.
still pretty fast.
So anyway, we have a super special guest tonight. We have Timmy here from Cartoon Customs.
Yeah.
Timmy.
Oh, dude, it's my
The
whole high
ultimate-
school career.
The ultimate Timmy.
Oh man, dude, it's one. How
We've
well,
known Timmy for a
Sabrina's
very
known.
long time.
I've known
Sabrina's
y'all
known
for
him
like,
longer.
like 12, 14 years. It's been a
Sabrina's known
long
you
time,
since
bro.
you got your permit.
Dude, I was 14 when I started hanging out with Robert.
Yeah, so it's one
I
of
was a
those,
little
and that's
kid.
way before.
That was a long time ago. I'll be
That-
29 in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's before me and Sabrina even got together and all that.
Listen, I'm creeping up on 30. It's
Oh,
making
hey,
me
hey!
nervous.
February I turned 30. She's already
Nah,
30.
dude.
I just
my
turned-
knees, my back.
He
and-
just turned 50.
I just
Fucking
turned
pussy hurt.
50.
Let's do some shameless plugging since you came all the way out here and
Squad.
came onto the show. Tell us about Cartoon Customs.
So basically, I'm a paint shop or a custom paint shop. I specialize in color matching. We do restorations. I do fender benders. We do just about anything you can think of that's paint.
Happen to
and
know
you're
somebody.
local.
I happen
And I'm
to
local.
I have some stuff I might be bringing your way.
I happen to know somebody who could use a little bit of paint and body work.
Yeah,
right about
listen,
now.
so you
shit.
could go on my YouTube channel. I do a bunch of stuff, TJ squared with 3Ds, or you can go on my Facebook. I pretty much post something every day. That's pretty much it, yeah. I mean,
And we'll throw
just
links to
go
all
back
of
on
this
it.
stuff down
Yeah,
in the
drop the
description
links.
after the stream. We'll throw everything
drop
in
the
the
links.
But no,
Maybe
dude,
just
I
some
remember and Dan remembers this too. Remember days of with Mr. Clean.
Oh, dude.
Ah.
Damn, y'all remember that?
Oh, I
You
remember that.
Shut
Oh,
the fuck
yeah.
up, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god, Vito's gonna clown me forever. Vito and Albert, fuck you.
Wait,
And Robert.
Are you the one that did? Was it you showing me the pearl white Optima?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
The wide body, yep.
Oh,
Yep.
see, that looks so good.
They just got second at the meet in Daytona. I forget what it was. I think it was Slam
Well,
Fest.
And,
Yeah.
They
you've
just got
seen
second.
the TC. It's it's a Scion TC.
It's like
got
a grayish blue.
bluish silver. And
It's not mine, it's Christina's, but
Yeah, it's Christina.
I-
but he did
completely
the.
it's pretty
bagged.
much mine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen
Ha-
that car
has
around.
He's
yeah.
brought it
still
to
got
work
their
before.
Gotcha,
do you still
yeah.
got
I've driven
the,
a couple
the
times.
rhinestones in the
Everything.
yeah. The
Rhinestones,
whole engine
everything.
bay. Engine bay was rhinestones.
Literally
and all that.
everything. And it's funny because we're getting ready to redo it, actually. I've been stacking up parts for like the last year and a half, and it's getting ready to get redone. So it's been like 3 years since we had been to a show, so it's time to come back.
Yeah.
And I just got my car back, actually. It's been almost a year to the date that I got in a car accident.
Yep.
And I'm driving
Stella.
it. It's out front right now.
It sounded good, man.
Yeah?
It sounded good.
Yeah.
It
sounded
sounded
good.
rowdy.
Did y'all
when
hear
you
me
pulled
like
up.
back there
Oh,
getting
yeah.
it? Because I got
Correct.
lost.
Yeah.
Huh?
What year is it?
17.
WRX.
17 WRX.
Nice.
I'm a poser and put an STI trunk on it. But,
Yeah, but
that's
you-
about it.
Yeah,
But you didn't do shameless sub badging though. You didn't put an STI
No, I
badge.
didn't put an STI badge
No.
on it. I still got
That's
WRX
okay,
badges.
that's okay.
And I got Cadillac brakes, so.
That's all okay though.
Well,
You
that's
didn't
what
put an STI badge.
Vito did too.
Ooh.
Was the Cadillac
The
Rumbo.
ATS brake,
Yeah.
bro, it's the
Yeah.
cheapest.
Did I tell you about
big brake
the
kit you
fucking
could get.
Yeah.
Focus ST I saw the other day?
No, you didn't.
Is it gray?
No.
Or is it Kyle with the blue one?
No.
My worker.
It's a Focus
No,
sedan.
Kyle's got the
It's a
RS.
Focus.
Oh,
It's a,
RS,
it's
I'm
a,
sorry.
It's
I
a,
get them fucked up, my
it's a
bad.
Focus sedan.
Oh.
Like the 2002, like Focus
No,
sedan?
it's like that. His
like
body
my
style,
but
like
the
2000
trunk one instead of the hatch one.
And it's got dual long, like
Yep.
like the old muscle
Yep.
car long.
Oh, Jesus.
And it has an ST badge
Yep.
on it, and
I
it's
know
got
exactly
all
what
kinds
you're
of
talking
vents
about.
stuck
Yeah.
on it in
I
places.
haven't seen it yet.
And it has an ST badge,
Oh,
and it's
no.
so loud and it's automatic.
Dude, there's a like top of the line titanium Focus that's driving around. It's that champagne color, and it's such a nice color. I really wish they would have done that on the STs.
Well, the Champagne ST, really?
Dude, no, you know
I
which
love
one
the
I'm talking
champagne,
about.
bro.
Really?
No,
Yeah,
the
dude,
color.
champagne's fire.
Well, it's not like
Like gold
Like
Camry.
gold?
It-
Yeah,
no,
Like gold
it's-
Camry.
It's not like gold Camry. It has extra, like there's like more orange in it and that.
It's got a really nice flip.
But
The
it
flake's
is-
got a really nice flip.
it
in
is
I don't
very,
know, I
very
don't know if I can
nice.
see that on
No,
an ST,
it.
though.
Well, this top of the line one, the titanium one, it has the premium wheels that the newer STs came with and all that. And if you just drive by, and it has the fog lights too. When you drive by, it almost, besides the grill,
Almost
it
looks like an
almost
ST.
looks like an ST. But it's
okay.
it's a sharp color on those cars. It works with the body lines really well. It
Speaking
really
of
does.
weird, speaking of colors on cars, Dude in Blue did a feature a few weeks ago of an EcoBoost Mustang that was done in Millennium Jade Pearl,
Oh,
and it looked so.
I just also want to point out right
That's
now,
funny you
Brian
say
looks-
that. That's my favorite paint color.
Brian
It
looks
looked-
like a floating head.
Yep.
Millennium
But
Jade.
speaking of EcoBoost, Purple Drink Tuning just broke the world record for the fastest EcoBoost on the planet.
How long did it last?
It's still going.
Where did it run?
9.5 seconds.
That's respectable.
EcoBoost. 4-cylinder.
They're nasty, bro. They're better than the 5.0s.
It's my motor turned this way
Mod
with a
for
bigger
mod,
turbo.
they get better response.
It depends.
Debatable.
Well, it's a turbo car, you know.
Fair
turbo
enough.
cars.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
no,
But,
mod
for
for
sure,
mod,
for
yeah.
Block, the block's
Especially
not
with
even
tunes.
sleeved.
No?
Stock block.
Damn.
Well, no, the problem with those blocks is they're open deck. The cylinders move around. You can sleeve them all
Yeah.
you want, but the cylinders
Yeah.
still move
Yeah.
around.
Like I
you
said, it's
saw that.
literally the engine of my car turned this way with a
gonna
bigger
say,
turbo
it's
on
just
it. It's,
rotate- I was
it's
just
the
saying,
exact
it's
same
just
engine I
rotated
have.
the
It's a
same shit,
2.3. With my wife.
No podcast. She should know better, dude. What are you doing calling them? We're on, live. What are you doing?
See, that's the
Jump
thing.
in the
She's-
chat. We'll
she's
tell 'em what
watching.
you
Yeah,
said.
jump in
Ella's
the
like,
chat,
You know what
yeah.
I'm gonna do to Dan? I'm gonna do this.
No, that's the
Oh, she's
no.
breaking you right now.
Maybe.
Yeah, she's trolling you
Remember
right
what I
now.
did to you with the when you were streaming the Xbox stuff?
Yeah.
So his alarm
love
tone,
Xbox.
his alarm tone for me is Eric Cartman yelling "cripple fight,"
Damn.
and I've gotten him in public for that a couple of times. So he was racing Xbox stuff, and so I would coach his laps, and I was at the house, and he was streaming his practice stuff.
Okay.
And so I would send him a text to tell him what he was doing wrong, and I would hear it in the background, "Cripple fight," and I text him like, "I just heard cripple fight,"
Oh, you can hear it over the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
and now I'm gonna keep sending messages. So while he's trying to drive, I just kept sending random stuff and just going, "Cripple fight."
It just got to the point I invited him over, so I didn't have to.
Didn't have to
deal
hear
with that. Yeah.
What do you play?
Oh no, this was like
Oh, like long time
this
ago?
was like 4 or 5 years ago
Oh,
before we even
okay,
started
okay.
this, and it was
Yeah.
just Forza
Okay.
and all that, and yeah.
How long have y'all been doing this?
4 and
podcast?
a half, coming up on 4.5. August
Yeah.
was 4 years.
Dude, that's awesome.
August
that's
was
cool
4
shit.
years. This
Yeah,
is
we
our
figure we do it every
100th
other week.
episode.
So except for a couple of times, like for a holiday,
Like
or
holidays and stuff?
or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
something
yeah.
was up and we were like, "Yeah, we can't do it." or
Can't
something
do it.
like that.
Yep.
It's pretty much, yeah.
Dude,
20
100 episodes.
25
That's-
episodes a
that's
year,
a dope
basically.
achievement,
Wild,
bro.
Yeah, and I loved. He was like, yeah, no, we just hit four. He just hit 420.
I just hit 420
subscribers.
Yeah,
And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. And I'm like, yeah, we're at like 260 something. He's like, I thought y'all were in the thousands. I'm
Dude, I
like,
thought
we
y'all had
really
like,
were too.
like
I thought we were
1.2
too.
or 1.3 or something.
Nope.
I swear to God, unless it was the views on a video and I got it messed up.
It might have been because trust me, I wish we were.
Yeah,
dude,
we're the
I've been doing YouTube for like, I think it's been like 3 years now. Like, it's so hard to be consistent.
You know, and I also think too,
it's
like
so fucking hard to be
I
consistent.
think I think for
is
most
so
people
busy.
trying to get into the automotive space on YouTube, it's past.
Oh my god, it's done. Been done.
Because now, I
If
mean,
you didn't catch the wave like 4
well,
years ago,
or like if you
probably
try to
not
start
getting
one
in.
now, if you don't have
Outrageous content.
association with
them.
an established YouTuber already
Yeah. Yep.
to kind of help with a little bit of an
Yeah.
audience to start with right off the bat, I don't think
it's really hard, dude.
I was gonna say
I
our
think
our,
it's really,
our
really
whole
hard.
thing is, and we've said this literally since day one. This was the agreement before we even did our first stream.
if we're
We
not
are
having fun, we're done.
not doing it. We
Yeah.
don't care. There has
That's
been
my role for life, bro.
there has been many episodes to where we have no one watching and all that, but we don't care.
Who
Like,
cares?
we're
It's
having
the vibe,
fun.
bro.
Doing this for this. We're
No,
doing this
yeah,
for
because
you.
of this.
Yeah, we have fun.
Because we would-
I have so much fun making my
Th-
videos
this
and
is-
editing and
This is
and
every
getting
two
shots.
every 2 weeks. Us four idiots get together, drink beer,
Yeah.
have food, and whether people watch or not, we're still
You're
doing
still having a
this.
good time, bro.
Yeah,
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 bro.
we're still
yeah,
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 like
no,
I said, we're still
that's
trying.
awesome.
We're still trying new beers.
Yeah.
Our beer list has gotten
I know. I can't
crazy.
wait to try that nasty shit. I'm not gonna like.
No, yeah, no,
Hey,
he did. No, there's one that we're gonna actually take one from my fridge. That,
Okay, and try.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry, my daughter wanted me to tell her goodnight.
Oh, well,
that's
no,
cool.
That's good.
that's acceptable.
That's
Sorry.
good.
That's acceptable.
Speaking of that,
I take
let's
it
go
back,
on
I'm
ahead
sorry.
and
So anyway, there's the list.
You
Start
just hit me in
scrolling.
the face, Dan.
I did.
Oh, these are the beers.
Yeah,
that's all the
just-
beers
hey,
we've
just keep on
tried.
scrolling.
Holy shit.
Well, why you
because
do
we're at
that?
100 episodes, which count plus the flight of 4 we did, so we are
And then
102
well,
beers.
There's
no,
that
no,
many
no,
we're
different
we're approaching
fucking
200
beers.
Do I?
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
Are you
there
serious?
is.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, yeah.
Dude,
When
this
we
is gonna
first
blow.
started, I
Okay,
didn't
this is gonna
realize
blow
that.
your mind.
Yeah, I'm
So
already
I-
fucked
so-
up right now. What do you
Okay,
mean?
so I got a little bit curious, and so I went out on used the old Google machine and hopped on the interwebs, and
Dirty
found
little
out,
freak. I'm sorry. I'm getting
Oh,
fucked.
that's
I'm
a
getting
good
carried
one.
away.
That's a good
So
one.
everybody thinks like
old school
beer.
saying?
You
Yeah.
think the Germans,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the Germans have some
Or
really
the
great,
Irish.
have some really great beers. Okay, but when it comes to sheer numbers,
They're fucking trash.
when it comes to sheer numbers, there are over 9,250 breweries in the United States.
9,000.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
keep in
Holy
mind, now that
shit,
is
dude.
that is including like Anheuser-Busch and Coors and Yingling and the, and
I
the
like the Tampa
established
Bay
ones.
ones you got in here. That's cool.
And the
Well,
established
we
ones.
We try to do Florida ones a lot.
yeah,
But
that's
most
cool
of the
shit.
most of the breweries are independent craft breweries. There are over 250 breweries just in Florida.
Just in Florida, yeah,
Just
really.
in Florida.
And they're all independent.
There's 2 in this county that I know of.
Yeah, isn't one of our teachers from high school?
Well, you got
Cop.
you
Yeah,
got
right?
Cop and
Yeah.
you got Nine
Nine
State.
Yeah,
I don't know who the other one is.
Nine
Nine
States.
States and
Nine
Israel.
States is a small
I've never
brewery
been
that
to
just
the other
opened
one.
up over here next to
I've been in the one
Pine
in Crystal River. That's Cop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
And
said,
then in Hernando.
Cool little spot. Dope.
Yeah. Well, no, it's big now. They went to the. Club
They moved
Ring.
it, right?
Yeah, they went to.
Okay,
where
I
Club
haven't
Ring
been
was.
to the new one.
Yeah.
I didn't know they
Yeah, they
went,
moved to
went
where
over
Club.
there.
They bought the whole Club Ring
Dude, that
plaza
was so
and
long
all
ago,
that.
bro.
So.
You remember the car meets we used to go
God.
to there?
Dude, I still have videos up on my YouTube of when we took the trays and put them underneath.
put 'em on the,
David's Civic that he was trying
Yeah.
to blow up, and he was just ripping that thing. And
Yeah, Dave had the it was the
a
red EK.
Yep, the red EK.
I
And he
remember
was
that
just
car.
like clutch bombing it
Dude,
through the whole back
because
parking lot.
because he had a new motor sitting at the house.
Yeah,
and
he
wanted
had
that
the
one to go,
K swap,
and
I think.
It wouldn't
wouldn't
go.
blow up.
It wouldn't
he
blow
was
up.
driving the shit out of that thing.
well, as the old guy, I'm going to break it to you. Lunch Trade Drifting's been around a lot longer than you guys have.
Listen, me and Orly used to do that back in out in the warehouse district in
Yep.
out in Ocala. 75.
the Kmart distribution
Yep,
center, and that's
yeah.
also where
that's where Vito almost
Yeah.
fucking died.
he went up on the curve in the Cobalt.
You were there that night?
No, I wasn't.
No?
But Sabrina told me about it.
Yeah, we were all there, bro.
Also, the time that she was riding with Vito back from IFO, and the power steering went out in the Cobalt, right where the McDonald's is, and not Denellen. What's past Denellen? That
Williston?
yes,
Williston.
And you go to turn left back onto 40.
It's the
40.
split.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and well, the power steering in the Cobalt was, electronic. Well, the car died in the middle of rolling through and could not turn the wheel, so he's literally in the middle of the lane. Cars coming, trying to start it up. It would not start. And Serena's like, start the damn car, start the damn car. And I'm like, yeah, that's why you don't ride with
We got
Vito.
too many stories.
Oh, we have
from back in
stories
the
we
day,
can't
bro.
tell.
Yeah,
I was about to say, be
Yeah.
careful, because this can still be administered as evidence.
Yes, no.
Oh, we have.
We've
some-
had a
Oh,
bunch
yeah, I
of
forgot-
fun
I
Ocala
forgot, was it-
nights.
Yes.
I think, was it here in Florida or was it somewhere else that they've basically changed the laws now where they can use YouTube videos and social media
They
as
can use
evidence
all that as
for-
evidence. Yeah,
and for
dude.
traffic offenses.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
So all
That's why
these
you take your
jackholes
plate
that are,
off.
so all these
And don't show
jackholes
your
that are
face.
doing dumb shit
And don't
posting on
race
YouTube.
at Fort Island.
By the
No.
way, we're at
No,
4
we don't do that.
concurrent viewers right now, guys. If you want, say hi in the chat. We are monitoring it.
Who's there?
Well, Mike's in the chat right now.
We've got 4 people watching.
Well,
So
you want to grab one of your mystery ones?
Dude, I just got to
sure?
the end.
yeah, let's get
Positive?
this started.
All right, Timmy.
Yep.
Go grab a beer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pick.
Oh,
So you were there.
I'm summoned?
You
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
get,
get your 7.
you get to pick.
1, 2, 3. Oh, this one's mine. That one's Dan's. Okay, that one's yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have it set up so that if we share a link to our beer list, anybody can look at it, but only we can edit it.
I don't know anything about that, so.
So we've got Deep South Nikki. Hi, how you doing tonight?
Hi.
You're a new viewer. I haven't seen
Hey,
your name
we've-
before.
Where are they from?
Hey, where are you from?
Nikki, where are you from?
So we had just on our event, we had probably about a good 15 of the people that responded to interested or going that were not people that.
Orlando. Okay.
Nice.
Nice, hey. Yeah, it was a lot of people that weren't our usual people.
Huh.
And like I said, we hit 1,500 organic reaches for this episode. So,
Well, I don't keep up with the Faceballs thing, so.
well, no, that's a big feat. That's without promoting or anything like that. So,
All right.
Hopefully
here
this
we
is
go.
a good one. Suicide door.
Is there a description on it anywhere?
I have no
There's
fucking
very
idea.
little on there.
There's
Brewery
nothing on there
or
but a
where's it-
car.
Brewery, or where's it from, or?
Suicide Squad, shout out Ben. Or not Suicide Squad.
oh damn
damn.
it! Hey,
Suicide Boys.
10%
Oh,
too.
damn.
Okay, so we've got Citra, Eldorado, Galaxy, and Simcoe hops.
That sounds horrible.
It's a 10%, so it's a high octane.
It's a Suicide Door Triple India Pale Ale.
Oh, this is
Oh.
gonna
Here we
suck.
go.
Triple.
It's gonna taste horrible.
No, maybe
Yeah.
maybe triple's the magic number.
This is gonna suck.
It's gonna.
It's
Is,
alright.
is it trash?
Yeah.
Let's do a rotate.
Well, then the other options ain't any better. I don't.
Get
I
this
won't
stirred up a
spoil
little
it,
bit.
but
And we got to split between 5.
Not a lot of gas come out of that.
oh boy. Do y'all have like a ranking system for this?
No.
No, it's
gonna
either
go
you
to
like
first
it.
Just,
line.
Just
just
yes
who-
or no.
Just either yeah or fuck no. Okay.
Pretty much.
And sometimes a Y, but most of the time it's
Whew.
like
That's got a nose on it.
Oh, dude, you're already fucking me up, dude.
That's got a
Pineapples.
nose on it.
So much
Yeah.
Pineapple and orange.
I actually like pineapple.
Yeah, well,
Taught me off, Daddy.
good for
Alright.
you on that,
Pour me down, whatever you want.
because you're not
Oh, I might
gonna
actually fuck with that.
you're not gonna be happy with this. Once
If I like anything, you'll be very surprised. Okay, that's all I'm
some-
saying. I do not drink beer, and anybody that
I
watches
was
this
gonna
knows
say
that I
you're
don't drink
an
beer.
IPA person.
Oh wow, the pineapples are strong with this one.
All right, well, just to let you know, it might take the happiness out of your mouth. It might smell delicious.
You got the wash. You got the palate cleanser.
To the
Hey, cheers
100th
everyone. 100
episode.
episodes.
100.
Yes.
100
go.
episodes.
How? I'm still
Here
not
we go.
sure, but here we are.
What the?
Ooh,
No, that's fucking horrible, dude.
that bites. It's
the
actually
ending is horrible.
the beginning's good, but then it bites.
Yeah, it starts off great, but the ending is fucking disgusting.
At least there's not much. I can
Yeah.
finish that, but I like
You
it.
like it, don't you?
I don't hate it.
You were talking
No,
mad shit off the rip.
I don't hate it. It's just like the ending is really bitter, and I think it's the
It's
alcohol
super
bite.
bitter. I don't like the.
It's
vibe
got a
at the
bitter
end.
hit at the end, but I don't
No.
hate it because of the beginning.
No, I don't.
The beginning makes it like
It's
tolerable.
juicy. It's juicy at
It
the
is
beginning,
juicy.
but the ending is trash, dude.
I
That
think
is
the
a.
alcohol
Oh,
is
don't
bad.
burp it.
I'm gonna rate
Don't
it, but
burp
that's
it.
a fucking 0 out of 10.
All right, second one is a little harder. They got a little angrier.
I don't have the balls to go back again. I'm good.
Oh jeez, I went in.
You went back again. No,
I
I'm
did.
good.
Yeah, the bitter hits the second time way worse.
3 for 3.
No, I'm not
Done.
hitting the triple, dude. I'm done.
Done.
One hitter quitter. I'm good.
Mm.
That's gross.
There are floaties too. Look,
I do see floaties.
What the hell-
What the hell is a floaty?
yeast and shit.
It's an
Oh.
unfiltered.
That's not bad.
Fuck.
No,
dude.
that
No,
that
floaties
actually
are-
adds flavor.
Woo! It got worse.
Stop drinking it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it's sticking around.
That sucks because it smells good too.
Oh,
That's
that's
what
IPAs.
happens.
Welcome to
Oh, really?
IPA.
Yeah,
IPAs
okay.
smell amazing and they
it
taste
tastes
disgusting.
like shit.
Yeah.
That's
Welcome to
fucking disappointing.
IPAs.
That's why I don't drink beer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ending is like licking a pine tree. That's what it is.
That's fucking
That's a good
accurate.
one.
That's a good.
That's a good way to
pretty
That's
describe
accurate.
exactly what that one is. It's like, ooh, pineapple, pine tree.
Oh, dude.
I'm
yeah,
not a
like,
pussy.
I feel like I licked dirt
Ugh.
after that. Man.
Ugh.
That's fucking.
Oh, we
gross.
made it.
Yeah, we did make it. All right, who's next?
Ah.
I'm gonna
Topic.
Watch
Yeah,
it down.
Carvana.
Carvana. I hope everyone that's been holding out for buying a used car in the near future is excited because the used car market about to be
About to crash.
lit
About to be
for the
about to
buyer.
crash, man.
Because Carvana is in the process of filing for bankruptcy, and what that means is they will be forced to liquidate all of their material assets.
So
All of the cars that they own will have to be liquidated for that bankruptcy to go through, which means they're just going to dump them all on the used market.
well, and on that, as of currently, did you know that on Carvana's website there is only 5 cars that if you put in manual and under 10 grand, there's literally only 5 cars.
There's about to be a lot more.
3 of them are 2010 Cobalts base models that have 140,000 miles or more
Garbage.
that are for
Those exist.
I was
$995.
gonna
Those
say.
exist.
Dude, I saw a black
Or
one in town
a
and almost fucking shed a
2009
tear. I was
Kia
like, where did that
Spectra.
come from?
For 10 grand with 148,000
They weren't
miles.
10 grand new. Those
Yeah.
cars were $99.99 when they were brand new.
I was looking
Well, the
on
problem with Carvana is they were even
They were
before
overpaying
grand.
anyways.
even
yeah.
before all this craziness hit the used car market. They were overpaying for cars to build inventory.
it's
Right.
like the Ford dealership.
So they have somewhere around $1 billion in capital,
Jesus.
and they are $11 billion in
In debt.
Yeah.
That means they have $1 billion on hand,
Yeah.
and they owe $11
$11
billion.
billion.
Now the on-hand part is their inventory,
Yeah.
not cash in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have $1 billion in inventory, and they owe $11 billion on it.
Yeah, that can easily cause the used car market to crash.
So-
finally. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm looking for Corvette.
And it really is. What's going to happen is when they start filing the bankruptcy, that's what happens. They literally say you have to get
Dump
rid
everything.
of
Yeah.
everything to generate the funds to try and pay back your debtors. And they have to sell them no matter what.
I remember when C6 Corvettes were 15 grand.
Which means
Bro.
those prices are going
Bro,
to tumble.
2 years ago, I was finding some for like 12.
Oh, I was gonna get one. I was gonna
Like
get.
120K.
I was gonna
Vito
get
was looking at
Bro, they were
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
cheap.
Oh, yeah, I
But
was gonna
C5s
get-
were like
dude.
$3,000, bro. They were throwing those
Oh, yeah.
away.
I was
Right.
gonna get a
Literally.
2010 2LT with 80,000 miles on
Yeah.
it for 12.9.
For fucking, yeah, I was gonna say,
6-speed manual.
Now that same car is 25, 30 right now,
It's
Right.
ridiculous.
which is retarded. With
Well,
even
it's
more
like,
miles.
Yeah.
even with like the truck market.
Oh.
The truck
Oh,
market's
dude.
out of their minds.
Dude, I looked up a regular cab, 2017 GMC just for shits.
The
One you
four-cylinder
couldn't even
turbo.
find one. No. It had the Vortec in it, but the ones I did find, they wanted 30 grand for it, bro,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
all got over 150K. You're smoking crack.
150,000 mile
You're
4x4
smoking
truck,
crack,
and they want
bro.
they want 35 for it.
No
crazy.
way. No fucking way, dude.
No way.
I'll never
no
own a fucking
way.
truck like that.
Not my chair, not my problem.
No way, dude.
So
I'll
that's
stick to
right.
my 4-cylinder fucking Japanese cars.
It's well, even with that, man, dude.
No, they're gonna start throwing away
everything's-
Hondas again. Chill out.
It's
The market's coming, bro.
Bro, like I see all that meme. It's like it's 2022. We thought we were gonna have flying cars.
Yeah,
not
no,
Honda
they're selling
Civics for 7K.
Civics for fucking $1 million. Yeah, dude.
Just seeing the way
Okay,
people
Civics.
drive on the roads, I'm glad we don't have flying cars.
Yeah, fair
Clean
enough.
Miata's going for $9,000.
No, they're selling beat up 350Zs for like 7K, bro.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I saw a unicorn drive by the house yesterday. Bone stock 350Z. Bone stock.
Yeah?
Stock wheels, stock is off, stock everything.
That was an old guy.
Orange, too. That orange color.
The burnt orange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice looking. And I bet you that thing could get 20 grand.
How?
I don't know.
Oh,
And
Because
the
those,
thing
those
was-
person,
came.
bro.
No,
Those are like Ultimas. They come from the factory with door dings
Like
and
fucked up.
ricer
Yeah.
wheels on them,
but
right?
see, the thing
and
was,
no exhaust.
The thing was,
Trumpets.
it was
Those are
actually a younger person driving it too.
Weird.
Big Ultima energy is real.
You know, one of our
That's a real
coworkers
thing.
has been driving his father's Ford Ranger recently, and he was like cleaning it off the other day, and I was looking at it, I'm like, it's
Newer
really
one or older one?
09.
Okay.
Super clean. And he was like, I really hope my dad like leaves his truck for me when he passes away because he never uses it. I'm like, what do you mean? And he said it's only got 16,000 miles on
What?
it. And I was like, what? And then I started
Damn,
looking at it.
dude.
The thing looks like it's new. It's only got
Now, is it
16.
a 4-cylinder or is it a
No,
4-liter?
no,
3 liter
no, it's a
V6.
3 liter.
It's 3-liter?
Yeah.
The best one.
And,
Yeah.
and it's got 16,000 miles on it, and it looks like
Which
it's
engine?
new.
The
The
3
3
liter.
liter.
Not exactly the best one.
Yes, it
V6.
was.
That's better than the 4-cylinder.
It was
Oh,
totally
it's better than
better than
it's,
the Cologne.
It's better than the 4-liter V6 though.
It's all fun and games until you have to change the head gaskets because
Yeah.
stupid things happen.
Yeah.
He knows.
Super
Subaru.
gang. I knew it was fucking coming. I knew it was coming.
But yeah, it's about to be wild, man, because that's gonna happen, and
It's about to be a fucking buyer's market real soon.
yeah. Well, the other problem is going to be these dealers that have paid these
Overpaid.
premiums.
Yeah.
Well, that's also kind of a thing, and I did this with my own cars. That I read a thing where some auction prices, like wholesale auction prices, are starting to drop a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So wholesale prices in general are starting to drop a bit. So I did a blue book evaluation on my car and plugged in all the information, and the wholesale value of it has dropped, but the retail value of it has yet to catch up with it. So it's
Right.
going to be a little while.
It's gonna flip flop.
It's gonna come a time where the retail prices of the cars are gonna come down to match what the normal market
Oh,
over
yeah.
wholesale.
It's
But
not-
like what he's saying, all of the dealerships that have overpaid for used cars, that have paid way above, in some cases they've paid damn near
Double,
retail for
triple.
what retail used to be for the car. These dealers are not going to be all too willing to just drop the prices on these cars and take
and
the
they're gonna be
losses on.
stuck with them, and
They're
they're
gonna be
gonna
stuck
have
with
to
them
send.
forever.
They're
But
gonna have to send
forever.
them off to
floor,
auction and all
floor
that.
plan,
Yeah,
floor plan APR, because the APR has gone up on their floor plan.
yeah.
I
Floor
can't floor plan. Can't say it.
Not my word, not my problem.
Not my word, not my problem. But they're paying interest on those cars that they own.
Right.
And at some point, they have to drop the prices to get rid of them because at some point it stops being
Profitable.
Any
profitable
Yeah, any
to hold on
profit.
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to lose out.
And
Mostly.
the market has
Yeah.
slowed down
Yep.
Substantially.
substantially. Like they're not getting
over fucking
they
night.
they don't have people beating down their doors to buy cars right now.
No.
Because
And
all the
you're-
people
you're
that
start-
all the people that were dumb enough to do that should have done it.
Right.
Yeah.
And the
you're
rest of
also
us went like, nope.
You're also
Right.
starting to see new cars finally show up at a lot of dealerships. Like,
Inventories are starting
yeah,
to come up.
like the Ford dealership went from like 4 cars in their new car section to now they're actually starting to park cars normal versus
Not
On the
that,
front-
yeah,
on the
that
front
long
row.
way
Yeah.
too.
The long way trying to fill the
They
lot.
cheat.
Yeah.
They're trying to fill
I've
the
also
lot.
noticed there's a 2020 Mustang GT that came in as a used car, and their price was a little bit more than what it stickered for new. It's relatively low miles, but it does have a lot of options on it, so it is a content-heavy car. But it's sat there for a lot longer than they had been sitting there.
Right.
That's how it's been
yeah,
going.
it's
Probably like a
shit's
$60,000,
happening.
$70,000 car right now, if
Uh-huh.
not more.
Uh-huh.
And the stuff I saw during the at the height of it,
It's crazy, bro.
watching auctions
Crazy.
of Super Duty trucks that we're talking STX F250s that were auctioning for more than their sticker price.
More than new.
Like $5,000 more than new sticker.
Yeah, it's
When the
retarded.
dealerships were paying $5,000
Under.
on no, the dealerships were paying for trades, $5,000 over sticker for the trade.
Right.
But then they were ADMing the shit out of what they were selling
What
new.
they were selling it.
Or at least selling for sticker. But then they would mark those, and then like I said, they would mark those cars up more than what they paid for them and still sell
Yeah.
them almost immediately.
Right.
If you bought a used car with 1,000,000 miles more than what it was new, you are a fucking idiot. You
Well,
got
Or
God.
desperate.
No.
You got God. I'm sorry.
Okay, now cars break down, and people need to have a new car now because shit breaks down and they got to
Shit
get back to
happens.
work.
Fair enough.
So there's a lot of people that I just need to buy a car now because this one's falling apart. I need a car, and those people got absolutely shit hammered.
Well, listen, for the last year and a half was a horrible time to
Average
really
vehicle.
buy anything. To be
Yeah,
honest with you.
but I mean, you know, but like I said, those people absolutely got shit hammered. But then there was other people who just had a case of FOMO. They feared missing out.
Yeah. Jumped in.
Christina wants to know if Timmy is single.
That's my wife. Yo, don't be playing games. I'm working right now.
He's working here. Come on.
Damn, dude, you gonna put me on blast right now?
I saw the comment. I'm like, all right, I gotta ask.
Dude.
I gotta ask.
I was gonna say, I saw-
if she's gonna ask it in chat like that, I gotta ask her.
Yeah, hold on, hang on, man.
All right, Dan, do something with that. I'm not.
Yeah, hold up. I want to drink it, but it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Wow,
which,
Timmy
I forgot,
drank that all.
That was delicious. So good.
I forgot which one of the ones it was, but Mike just threw his whole cup and everything.
No,
out.
it's the Hook and Book.
Dude, it's a Grand
It's the
Cherokee.
same one.
It's a
And they're
Grand
being
Cherokee.
chased.
It's going a different way.
Damn,
You ain't
dude.
taking my car
Okay,
today?
no, okay. So Timmy, you don't know this story. So
No.
this was right before we started Pints and Pistons. So it was just over
The
4
round
years
table
ago.
was still
Oh, so
sitting.
y'all have seen that happen before?
Okay,
Yes.
No. Here, so the round table was still sitting back there, and
It
me
was-
and Mike were here doing this,
Yeah,
drinking beer, talking about cars,
hanging out.
and we saw a tow truck come down here, slam on the brakes,
and whip into the street behind us.
whip into the street behind us, and then 30 seconds later,
Gone like the wind.
come back out, blow the stop sign, shit whip the car onto a papa, and booked it.
Dipset.
And it was
a Jeep Cherokee.
It was a Jeep
It was a Jeep Cherokee. And we're
Wasn't
like-
strapped down. Wheels were still crooked, so
Dude.
it was fucking
Dude.
grab rocking.
Oh my god.
It was
bro.
full on. It was like super fast 30-second repo job.
And
We're
about
like,
2 minutes
way.
later, you heard screaming from the other street.
Yeah, dude. Where's my car?
so now we see a tow truck with a Cherokee going the other
That's
direction.
funny as
That's
hell.
hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
fucking
I wonder if they've been chasing them all these years.
Probably. Hey, used car market,
Legend
man.
is he never made it
Yeah,
back to the
dude.
end.
Hey,
Price
used
of
car
that Jeep's
market.
probably like 12.
Yeah, we're
15K
working on
now.
T-shirts.
Yeah, we needed Dan because I thought you had somebody.
I did.
Okay.
Until we did.
Don't anymore.
Didn't work. And I don't know
Chris!
anyone else.
I'll figure
Not you,
something
Chris. Clutch shift go, Chris.
out.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the other
We'll
one.
hit you up.
Let's get in touch with him. We'll get some shirts.
We need
made.
more
Yeah,
shirts.
I need one, dude. Extra large.
we had shirts and stickers, and we've been out
Don't
of
feel
them
bad.
for a
I
bit.
had to pull one of my work ones out because I don't have a clean one. They're all
I
covered
have
in fucking
one.
paint.
I have one shirt left, and it's a medium one, and I have that one stuck into storage for my original one when it goes out. I have that one.
We'll
I
see.
called it.
I tried to have like at least one nice one, so when
Yeah.
if we go out and I'm not working, it could look somewhat
Yeah.
nice. I wear it to fucking work and just destroy
No,
it.
we our first run sold out. Our second
That's
run
dope.
sold out.
That's sick.
Didn't. And we were stuck with a lot of inventory for a long time.
That's
to
not
where
bad, though.
It got to the point to where, like on TikTok, I gave away like 4 shirts to people and
That's
like,
cool though, bro.
stuff,
Do like giveables or do
We did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It didn't work.
We just gotta keep trying.
The giveaway people didn't even want to give away stuff.
One dude was pretty happy about the car care kit we gave away, so there was that.
Yeah.
That's
but
cool.
but like I said, we went to O'Reilly's and we didn't pick. There was no Armor All stuff in there.
We probably
actually-
spent
we actually-
like a total of about 120 something.
Yeah,
We
that's
actually
nice
we actually
stuff.
we actually
Yeah,
bought
yeah, yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and that was what we did. We all met up and then we all pitched in and we all bought a few things and threw it into the bucket.
Threw it in the bucket.
Yeah, we
That's
did
cool.
it at 250 subscribers, and we've been 268 for. Yeah.
Well, let's make an announcement right now. We will do another. Is it Frozen? Oh no, it's
I
not.
don't know.
We will do another.
It's you stop moving. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Another car care bucket giveaway. All you guys have to do is push us to 1,000 subscribers. Deal?
I'm okay with that.
I'd be happy to get
We'll
the
see
500.
y'all in 5 years.
I'd be happy for
Episode
500.
500. Come on, guys.
I will personally put a $200 gift, car care gift bucket
Basket.
together
Bucket, basket.
when we hit 1,000 subscribers.
I'll match your bucket.
Okay.
Hell, I
Look
was
at
gonna
that.
say, what about? Because we are closer on TikTok to hitting 1,000, and if we hit 1,000 on TikTok, we can go live on TikTok also.
Yes.
We're at
They
just
cap you on TikTok?
Yeah,
We can
get
go
them
live on
1,000
TikTok
followers
right now on
going.
my
Shut up.
page.
Dead
Well, yeah,
ass?
on your, but on
Are you for real?
on our like the
I don't have
Pints
TikTok.
Pistons official.
Yeah,
we
I barely
need to
even
hit
use-
1,000
You should,
subscribers.
if you,
should,
you should get on.
honestly.
You should get on TikTok.
fucking
You
I
absolutely
I
should.
hate social
Hey,
media.
hey, it's
I
one of
fucking hate it.
Hey.
he does too.
He doesn't
I hate-
have any.
I fucking hate
He
it.
does too. But
I have
he,
to,
But
so,
but
you know-
he
you know what I mean?
he does like TikTok though.
I look at it every now and then.
Bro, Christina just made a TikTok.
I
and
know,
She
and
posted
she's-
some dumbass video of
Yeah.
us, of like me just doing like a second gear pull.
Yeah, but you
bro,
know
got
what-
like
what-
2,000 fucking
I
views,
know,
bro.
I know, and she's already passed 1,000 mark.
Well, listen,
because it
time out.
popped
You're
up.
a cheater because you're a girl. So
Exactly, that's
that
what I was
doesn't
gonna
fucking
say.
count.
No offense.
I roast her all the time.
Hey, no offense, no offense.
I'm just
Although
saying.
the
No
video,
offense.
Y'all got a handicap.
Exactly.
Some
No,
bullshit.
yeah. The
We have a
video,
handicap.
hey, the video of him, our most viewed video is him
is
driving.
my one-legged ass driving his car.
Yeah, driving to Focus.
That's
around.
dope. What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
My
Yes.
best one was from Don Garland's, but that's kind of like a cheat because it's like Don Garland
Garland's.
shit.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
But yeah, so far I've now
someone say
driven.
something.
I've driven an 07 Shelby GT with a supercharger, a 95 SVT Cobra, his 86, his Focus, and Dan Speed 3.
You still need to drive my car.
I'm
Yeah.
down.
We need to do
And
a
I
video
ripped the
of that.
four-wheeler around the neighborhood, which is so my remaining leg has got some damage, so I can't lift up my toe to shift like a motorcycle shifter.
How do you fucking ride it then?
Well, I got me a piece of a broomstick
No shit, yeah?
and put an eyelet in the bottom
Shut
of it.
the fuck up,
Pull the
dude.
rubber pad off the shifter
And you
lever.
click it when you're riding?
Put that thing on, put the rubber pad back on. So now when I
I'd
ride
fucking
it,
pay
so,
to
okay.
see
So
this.
here's the thing. So it's an automatic clutch, but
Okay.
it's a 5-speed manual.
Okay.
So I'll
Pull it up.
bat. It's,
Yo,
it's,
that's
it's, it's the
sick.
shifter puller 9000.
Yeah, dude, that's dope.
But
That's
now it's to
awesome.
the point where I now kind of want to make a permanent one that just mounts where the original shifter did
And you
and
can
go
just yank it
full
up.
old school jockey shift.
Okay.
Yeah, and we found like
Like you're clicking
electric
it.
throttle cars are a lot
Yeah.
easier. Like he could probably drive your car too, even.
Yeah,
So-
my shit's
Yeah.
cake.
So like Mike's
This guy
86.
Hillis, they fucking cheats, bro.
Yeah,
So, like-
mine does too.
So like
shit.
his 86 and like the older Fords or the older fuel injected cars in general
if you have two legs, are super easy to fucking do.
have idle air control.
Okay.
So, like I said, it's basically enough to compensate idle for cold conditions, hot
Yep,
conditions,
yep,
or
yep,
the AC
yep.
compressor
The
kicks
iX and
on.
Hondas.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
like I said, the AC compressor kicks on,
Yep.
or if you stick an automatic
It's
into
too cold.
drive,
Fuck cold starts.
it'll just bump the idle up enough to overcome that, but not much more. All these new cars with electronic throttle, the ECU is commanding 750 RPM.
Everything, bro.
So as I start
Everything.
slipping the clutch and start dragging the motor down,
Yeah.
the ECU is going boop, and adds throttle. And as I drag the clutch out a little bit more, it continues to add throttle
Pull up.
until I'm moving. And then I can just kind of
Cheater,
go
you
and
kind of just feather it out and let it go.
Yeah. So I also have another video up there of me in the back seat filming him going from all stop signs all around.
All the way around?
Yeah.
including one back here that's like a legit
On the hill,
like
but also,
hill
like a
but
Honda hill.
also my car's got the hill assist.
Yeah, I
but
got
it's
the
one of
hill
those.
assist.
You press a brake, you only got
It's gone.
you
Yeah,
only got
yeah,
3
yeah.
seconds.
Yep,
so,
yep.
but
the,
still,
the intro video for our lives, when his
When-
Speed
when-
3
I
is
saw you
going
hauling
by.
ass. Yeah.
no,
That's
Brian.
not
That's
him.
Brian.
That's,
Oh,
That's
no?
Brian.
Yeah? Oh,
That's
that
true.
is
Brian.
him hitting full boost in that car.
Yeah,
that was me. I did
Okay.
that
Hell
allegedly.
yeah.
yeah.
In
That's
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
anyway,
was
so
gonna
like I
say
said, so
Mexico,
now
but-
here's the thing. Now, is it safe for me to drive a car like that, like out on 44 or 19 in heavy traffic? Hell no. I wouldn't try it.
That's debatable.
But for like ripping around the back
Ripping
roads
around
and
ta-
stuff like
ripping
that,
around town?
yeah, I'm down. But the thing about the four
Is
wheelers,
it your car fucking manual?
no, it's automatic.
That's automatic.
So, but when I take it to the drag strip, I do manually shift it because the tune runs it out past where it's making
Oh, so
power.
you can swing it all the way.
Well, it actually,
No.
the Ford Racing tune actually runs it out past where it's making power.
you
So,
shift
so
early.
by
you shift
by
early.
manually shifting it, I actually picked up from the first time I took it out and let it shift itself until the best run I did with it manually shifting, I knocked almost a half second off of it.
What'd you run?
1477 at 92 for a 4-point slow. With a
That's
peg,
crazy, bro. Because I ran a 13.
with a peg leg diff on
at
street tires.
93, I think it was.
But that's the thing. I'm also with a peg leg diff on street tires, so I
Yeah.
have to go really easy out of the hole.
Yeah,
so
I
my
can't
60
launch
foot,
my shit.
my
Fucking,
60
I'll
foot is
break
garbage.
Why do you
everything.
think I
I'll fucking
traded
break
in
everything.
the GT for the Focus?
For the Focus.
Because he beat me.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, his
The
GT got beat by his 4.0.
Dude, I get beat by fucking everything.
Dude,
Literally everything.
here's the thing.
But now
Right.
you can't beat me.
Here's the, We did an 8th mile pull where you screwed up at 4 corners, and I did wax
Well,
your
yeah,
ass to the-
because
I completely smoked you to the 8th
that
mile.
was still on stock clutch.
Yeah, but I did completely smoke you to the 8th mile, and it's debatable whether or not I got you at the quarter because
was
when I
all-
hit
hey.
when I hit rev limiter, which is where I'm at crossing the stripe in 3rd gear, you were still you were going past
Bro,
me,
you
but
got
For
Long years.
for all excuses, that's also when I still had to check engine light when my fucking tune was flopped around and all that.
Win's a
stuff.
win.
Yeah, I know.
so the second
know.
pass with me and him with his GT, he got out on me, and then I started reeling him in. And about the 1,000-foot mark, he thought he had me, so the little fucker reached over and was like,
I'm gonna get to next gear.
I was about to say, yeah, we
and
need to get
right
the
at the
next
stripe. I
Boom,
clicked on the
yeah.
win light.
No shit. My probably proudest kill, we caught an older MR2, a real MR2. It was a right-hand drive, white one. It had some fucking meat tires in the back. We just left Putt Golf in Newport Ridge, and we were coming back. And he got next to me, and he fucking downshifted, bro. And no one ever tries me, right? So I was happier than pig and shit. So I threw my phone to Christina. I was like, yo, record this. And before she could even hit play, bro, I'm fucking throwing it in 3rd, and we honk and take off. And I pulled away, and like, I don't know, what is this?
Yeah.
This is Mike's one. This is going to be
French
amazing.
toast?
So we're gonna split it between a
Okay.
lot of us.
I love French toast, so hopefully this is good.
So this is a milk stout, so this is probably
What is
gonna have
that?
some lactose in it. It's going to be dark.
It's gonna be, okay.
And it's probably going to have a little lactose in it.
Thickish. Oh,
No, but it's only 6%, not 10% like the other one.
But it really don't smell like anything. I probably shouldn't smell it.
I'll let you pour first.
Oh my god, dude, that's like the
So,
water from with the
we
coochie, bro.
have-
We've
I
got
have
a lot
2
stuff
of
from this
them,
brewery,
so-
too.
Oh
This
really?
brewery's
Sorry, I
fantastic.
was about to look.
Yeah, this is from Left Hand Brewing. So what we got here is Left Hand Brewing
Oh,
Company
yeah.
French Toast Milk Stout.
And then,
Wanna-
well, you'll probably, Dan will do a combination.
Yeah, I
of
was
that
going to say, I'm
can
probably
and
going to
this
do
can.
both.
This looks like chocolate milk.
So-
Yeah, we've had stuff that tastes like, well, we had this one actually, the Neapolitan ice cream one. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
It's probably fucking disgusting.
No,
No.
it
No,
was
it tastes
delicious.
like
Really?
mustard,
Yeah.
bro.
We had.
All right, there's still some left in this.
I'll have-
I'm good, so.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
This one's gonna be a
Ooh,
good
it
one.
does smell like chocolate, doesn't it?
I smell cinnamon.
It smells like chocolate milk, dude. It looks like chocolate milk.
Cheers.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, boys.
Oh, dude, what
Oh.
fuck, man? You like that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so much better than the other one.
Wizardry.
That's bitter, though.
No,
it is
dude,
bitter.
that's fucking disgusting.
Wizards.
That
Oh,
tastes like shitty
this is-
coffee.
Wait, there,
From
do
Racetrack.
you taste the syrup, though?
Yes.
Like maple syrup?
I do.
The end
I
flavor-
like
hey,
it.
Is that what that middle taste was? Like it was really smooth?
Yes.
This, yeah?
No, it's hanging out now, right?
Yeah.
It is.
No, this tastes like coffee to me.
So
Have a good night.
we had one when we were setting up his triple monitor stuff.
That's so gross.
We had one that was an oatmeal. It was an oatmeal raisin cookie stout, and it was witchcraft.
Yeah?
It just tasted like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah?
It was a liquid oatmeal raisin cookie, and it was amazing.
That had
This is
six. That
pretty
had
good,
6.5%
This is
alcohol.
not good. I'm sorry.
He did say he was not a beer guy.
Don't be
right?
sorry, you're fine.
I'm gonna be fucking brutally honest.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay,
but-
you know I don't like brewed coffee.
Here comes a skater trip.
It is.
Skater trip.
Nope.
I thought it was that car for a second.
No, he
He's
over there.
over
He was
there.
moving
Yeah,
too
he over
fast.
there. He's going way
No,
too
we went
quick.
down that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know you're in
swear about
Florida.
He'll
when-
probably, yeah, he'll pray. He'll go down one. He'll go down 2 blocks and he'll end up popping out this way.
You know you're in Florida in December when the mosquito truck is still coming out, and
Yep.
people are like, "It's December."
And we're all sitting on the back porch with t-shirts and shorts on.
Yeah.
It is the middle of fucking December, bro.
And I drove over here with the windows
I had
down.
the
'cause
windows
the
down.
weather
Yeah,
was-
I was gonna say, but I had the windows down.
I just don't like the syrup on the end.
So
It's almost like tasting a
Dude, it tastes
piece
like
of French
shitty
toast
coffee.
with bad coffee.
yes,
Yeah.
like there's the burnt coffee at the
At
end.
the end, it's horrible. That's disgusting.
But
I
what
fucking
you
hate
know what
that.
else is weird?
And this is
When it's still on your tongue, butter.
Yeah.
now here's the weird thing. Most of the time we have
I can taste that.
There's
Most of
cinnamon,
the-
butter,
hold on,
bread.
hold on. There's a little
and then it's-
description. A brunch-inspired brew with notes of maple syrup, vanilla, and rich
Damn,
caramel
you call
malt.
that shit.
now most of the time when we get beers that have the coffee, it's the roasted coffee that we get
Yeah.
in it.
No,
This is
this tastes like end of the diner day coffee.
Yeah, this has been in the pot all
This is the
day.
first time that
all fucking day, and it's been
This is the
reheated
first-
20 times.
Yeah,
like
this
I
is
need-
the
See,
this is the first time I've
Yeah,
tasted
you need to add a
anything
little more
coffee
fucking
like
creamer in
that,
that
that has
motherfucker,
the
dude.
burnt
Yeah,
bitter
that's
taste
gross,
to it.
dude.
See, I'm actually
Yeah,
very
it's really
excited
bitter.
because this just reminds me of Waffle House, and I love it.
When
Yeah.
you remember it.
When
Or
I
when
remember
you
it.
just materialize there because you don't remember how you got
Dude,
there.
I did not know how I ended up at that Waffle House.
Does anybody
I
know
do
how
not
they get to any Waffle
I don't
House?
think
though?
nobody
You don't
knows
go
how to
to
get
a
to
Waffle
Waffle
House. You end up at Waffle House.
I thought I was at McDonald's. Apparently, I
That's
wasn't.
how
Cal,
steak-
we used to end
I
up.
was gonna say steak and shake. That's how steak and shakes are.
We have too many
Oh, we've
stories
had a
that
steak.
steak
We
and
had
shake.
a- we
No,
had a
there's too
steak
many
and shake
pictures of you
adventure.
sleeping
I'm
at
sleeping.
Steak and
Oh,
Shake.
fuck.
on Orly's shoulder.
Yeah, dude. Or
Vito
or
with
Vito.
his
Yeah,
his
dude.
paper hat going.
Yeah, motherfuckers, bro. Yeah, they
Oh,
probably,
yeah,
they probably
no.
got a whole album of
We
me
do.
sleeping.
We do.
Yeah, for sure. So I've known that. Oh, fuck, we didn't run over that.
No, that's been a popular thing though. Like
What?
pictures of you sleeping. In
Yeah.
different places.
Dude, yeah,
over
I
the
think,
years.
bro, I think
Over.
there's probably 10 or 15 people that have their own collabs of me fucking sleeping, bro.
So back in the day, no matter where we went, just all of a sudden we like, where the fuck did Timmy go?
Bro, me and Orly would be sleeping.
Sleeping. Like we'd be at IFO. Where'd Timmy and
I'm
Orly
in
go?
the car, dude.
Asleep,
Slump.
dead, asleep. Like,
Slump, dude.
yo, there's passes going on. Like
Yeah.
what the
Yeah,
what
we
the fuck?
fucking
2
would,
o'clock
dude.
in the morning at Steak and Shake, passed out.
In the booth.
1 o'clock in the
Slump,
afternoon,
dude.
Timmy's passed out.
Yeah, man.
You don't have a whole lot of room to talk, mister. I don't remember the rest stop at Okahumpka.
Well, that's because I was drunk. He wasn't. That was just he was just tired.
I was just tired.
He was just tired.
Me and Orly were on some crazy shit back in the day where we just did as much car shit as we could humanly possibly squeeze into a day.
Shit, you did a motor swap in your Civic in what, like 8 hours, like back and forth, like the entire
Yeah,
thing,
like,
with a rebuild.
I think
too.
we did 2 motor swaps in a weekend before IFO, like 3 days before IFO. And there was one time we didn't make it because they sent us the wrong clutch disc.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember Dan dropping a 350 in his RX-7.
Dude, that was some bullshit.
He did, yeah.
though, man.
Technically, you did 2 motor swaps in a night
You did.
because you swapped
Yeah.
the truck and the RX-7
Yeah, the
at the same
RX-7
time.
temporarily. It held that motor pretty well though.
That was the last time that car seen the motor.
Yeah. No, I was just
Do you
thinking.
still
when-
have the FC?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I was just,
It's all good, bro. I got my S10. It's
No,
fucking sitting in the woods. You're good.
I was just thinking like with engine swaps, like I'm laughing in Kia in my head right now, Chris. How quick do those motors get done?
Those are 4-hour engine jobs.
Really?
So how
4 hours in
how
and
backed up are
4
you?
hours?
We're actually not.
Really?
Wow.
Now,
No, right now we're
when
not.
I was in Savannah, we were talking about this today. When I was in Savannah, the customer would call. They would drop the car off with a tow truck. It would sit in our back lot for 2 weeks. We would then push the car in, diagnose the engine, submit the video, do all the warranty stuff, order the
Yeah, 'cause
engine,
y'all gotta do that fucking video shit.
push the car back out, call a tow truck.
You guys video
The-
shit now?
The tow
Yeah,
truck
dude.
would
It's-
tow the
yeah.
car to our storage lot 10 minutes down the road,
And it
where
would
it
sit
would
there.
sit until the engine came
Came in.
because we were so backed up we couldn't keep the cars on the lot.
Yeah.
Our lot was full.
So, like right now we're slow.
What was
but
the
we-
longest? What was the longest you waited? What was the longest a customer had to wait to get their car back from the time it was towed in till the time they drove it home?
That was actually when I was at
I
Citrus,
was gonna say it was a year.
and it was actually a year.
It took a year for
Yeah.
a fucking motor
No,
swap.
that was
bro?
back order though. That was a
The
back order.
parts were all on
Oh,
back order.
oh,
They didn't have any
oh.
long blocks. They didn't have any
Yeah.
short blocks. They had to literally we'd order
Yeah.
an engine put
Yeah.
together yourself kit,
Jesus Lord.
and we
It
were
was a
waiting
year.
on back order parts.
Isn't
It was
Kia
a
known
410.
for like shitty motor, like blown motors?
No,
though?
yeah, like I was gonna say, like we've been kind of slow recently, but we generally average anywhere from 5 to 8 engines a week.
Holy
You
Holy
buy
shit,
you buy a
dude.
warrant. You don't buy a car. You buy
You
your
buy a
warranty.
You buy the warranty. Yeah.
You
Because
purchased
it-
a warranty, and it happens to come with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
Well-
in every way, shape, and form, they blow up. I've seen
Well,
motors
and
that
look at
literally split
Shiloh's
the
fuck-
entire block in half.
Yeah,
Look
dude.
at fucking Shiloh's shit. Like, she was lucky that her shit.
Yeah, her
ended up,
turbo went on back order
Yeah.
for her car.
Well, no, but it fell underneath that
Under the
recall.
warranty, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
warranty
Robert.
and that.
Yeah,
Who else?
whatever.
Who we got?
Yeah, Shiloh got a
Robert
whole
said happy
fucking
100th
motor in
episode.
there.
Really?
Oh,
Cheers,
yeah.
Robert.
Yeah, and depending
Oh,
on like how
thank
they
you,
blow
Rob.
up, we will replace the intake manifold, and if it's got a turbo, we'll replace the turbo too. And
Everything.
The starter, yeah, pretty
Bro,
much.
holy shit, dude.
Yeah, so she
That's
basically
fucking
got
nuts.
an entire new motor and all that shit.
Yep.
And it was one
Brand new
now-
fucking car.
Yeah, it's one. It's like yeah.
and the revised
everything else,
motors
but
tend
you're-
to do okay as long
Yeah.
as they're
Yeah.
taken care of.
It's like
so.
you got a brand new fucking car at this point. Like you're like I tell her all the time. I'm like you're lucky that shit was.
What's the average like miles for like the motors? Is it consistent? Or is it all, is it all over
It's
the
There
place?
is
really
none.
spread. No, like
It's all over the
I
place.
have
Okay.
seen them
I was-
fail as early
as
as
off the truck,
like off the truck,
to 200,000.
all the way to they make it
Well,
to 220,000
shit.
miles.
No, we had
Well,
the guy
the
with
guy
the
with the
Sedona.
van. Yeah, with the van.
the 500,000 mile Sedona that at 550,000 miles
Blew
his
up?
head gasket blew. Yeah,
That's
and
it?
then we have
Yeah,
ones that.
in the minivan,
That's-
the old
yeah,
minivan.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
but we literally like it's not an exaggeration. We've had them come off the truck and
And fucking just
yeah,
kaboom.
yeah,
It actually
1,000
was
miles,
me.
2,000 yeah,
I am the only person I have seen so far that this has happened to.
Dude, I would shit a brick
but
if I saw
I
a
had
brand
a
new car and it
brand
just
new
locks up, bro.
2013 Kia Soul just completely spin a rod bearing
Off the truck.
right off the truck.
Like how far off the truck? Like test driven or literally driven
backing
off,
it off
like
the
off the
truck.
truck?
No, not backing it off
Yeah.
the
Or
truck.
like pulling
I
in the
was
shop.
on the test drive.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I got it in the shop and everything.
So literally off the truck, PDI, test drive, failure.
During the PDI test
Fuck
drive,
PDIs, I used to do that.
Wow.
it made it
Classic.
2.5 miles down the road because I was headed down Fort
Wow.
Island, and when I turned around at the shores and was coming back on that long straight, it went "Thuh, thump, 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 thump," and I went, "What was that?" And I pulled it into the shop, and this thing was just knock, 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 knock. And I went, "Oh no,
Not
they're gonna
that,
think
who's
I
there?
did
Not
this.
a rod.
They're gonna
And-
think I did this."
and-
Uncle Rodney's wanting to go outside.
Yeah, the fun thing is when Rodney exits out the back of the block onto the catalytic converter.
Yes,
That's the fun part.
fire.
All the oil.
That's why they're under recall.
Everywhere, bro.
And that's when you get a Brian.
And we even seen him like
Nah,
somebody.
usually involves
okay,
flipping upside
do
down
you
a few
remember
times
the
first.
soul that drove in that like it sounded like it had a blown out exhaust, but it was actually a hole in the block, and they drove it in, and then they drove it out and took it home until we got the motor and drove it back.
Yes.
It was running with a hole in the fucking block.
Dude,
It wasn't a hole in the block.
No,
I remember that one. It
was
wasn't
a-
a hole in the
no,
block. It was
it was like-
you had a block and then another block, and in between them was nothing.
Was nothing?
dude, the noise it was like boom, 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 boom.
So,
It
The
was-
noise was literally the rod just swinging around in free space.
they
So
drove
it-
home.
Did it sound good or no?
No.
I was gonna say, if it
So
sounded
it was a
cool, then
Bluetooth
maybe.
block.
Yes.
It was SEMA ready.
And they drove
Like,
it home and drove it back to
the
get the
head-
engine.
Okay, you know what?
That's kind of impressive, honestly.
The
Exact-
head was
right there.
holding that engine
They're holding it
together.
I was
together.
gonna say, that's actually really impressive.
Right.
That is impressive.
Can't see shit.
That is.
We've heard some that have come in that have had the most ignorant sound that you can hear it across the entire property.
Yes.
Just, yeah.
They make this god awful squeaking noise.
It's so bad.
Well, I know somebody who had an Explorer Sport with the same drivetrain as my car, and I can confirm over the years that this person had that vehicle. At 114,000 miles, I personally know of 2 oil changes that it had.
Oh.
It may have had a third one, slim chance of a fourth one, but I know for certain it had 2. The complimentary one from the dealership, and then one that a family friend did to it. This whole time and chain issue on the 4-point slow overhead cam ones, she would start this thing up cold, and you could hear the time and chain smack, smack, smack. I mean, like from across the parking lot.
This is one that
Chattered
was
so
custom made that
loud it
didn't
sounded
have
like
oil
someone was
changes
cracking
on.
off 22 rimfire shots.
See, and that's why I say the 3-liter was better than the Vulcan, is because
Did y'all
my
tell me to come get
93
their fucking
Aerostar,
car?
No, the 3-liter
Oh
was
my
a Vulcan.
god, bro.
or
3 liters the Vulcan.
And they just
Yeah,
Four
the
liter
Vulcan
out in the
was
open,
better than the
like they
They
don't
were
Columbus.
give a fuck.
Dominoes.
Oh
So,
my god, dude.
or 94 Aerostar,
way,
sorry,
guy.
94 had the 3-liter
delivering your
Vulcan
pizza?
V6. Did you know
Didn't
that
have an oil
Ford
change
actually
in
had an
40,000
oil
miles.
minder,
Oh my lord.
an oil change reminder in those cars?
Yeah. Now I'm
No.
thinking about
You know how I knew when it was time to change the oil? The oil light would come on.
Well,
Kia? Well, you're talking about Kia again?
No, my old van.
well, yours was changing itself.
Well, so the oil
If
light
it
would
leaks
come
oil,
on.
it's
It
got
didn't,
oil.
no,
It
it
still
didn't
got
leak
oil.
oil. That was the thing. It wasn't leaking it. It was burning it. At about 6,000 miles,
When the blue
it would have
smoke stops,
burned
it's time
enough
to
to
change
start
the oil.
throwing the oil light on at high RPMs. And when I would see that, I would go, "Oh, it must be time for an oil change." I put 80,000 miles on that van doing that, and it never gave me a problem.
You mean like that kid that came to O'Reilly's that bottled the oil from me and filled it up, and it's like, it's still not full? And I'm like, what do you mean it's still not full? And he goes, I opened the top and I don't see any oil. And I was like, did you check the dipstick? And he says, the what?
God,
That was, he bought like gallons, and I'm not paying any attention, man. And he just takes out, he comes back in, gets a couple more, goes back in. He must have poured like 30 quarts in this freaking truck.
Trying to fill to the brim.
Because it was
I want to try that.
Bless your heart.
it was a Silverado, like a early 2000s,
shit,
and
dude.
that had that message
It's
center
got
thing.
the big,
He came up saying he needed
yeah.
oil, and he comes, he's like, I need oil, and I sold him. I'm like, here's a filter, and I don't know why he must have like had the filter. Like, I don't know why he gave me that, but just fucking poured oil in
Threw it
it.
in the back of the truck.
Came back in,
I
got
don't need
more.
that.
Speaking of oil minders, so you've heard the story about my shitbox 79 Accord, my favorite car ever, because of just how bad it was and how good it was at the same time.
Yeet.
They'd be flying down this road.
Get
Oh,
you
yeah.
some of that. That thing actually had an oil change reminder on it that was part of the speedometer and odometer. Had a little green thing, and then as it rolled closer to the oil
Good
change,
shot. I was gonna try
another
it.
thing would
Fucking
flip to
miss.
yellow, and then when it was time at 3,000 miles, the thing would flip. The third bar would flip to red.
Right.
And then when you did the oil change, you would take your ignition key and poke the red one,
Do a
and it would
sequence.
reset
It would
everything,
reset
and
it.
it would. You could watch it go, bup, 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 and you'd have a green dot.
Nice.
And then at 2,000 miles, you'd have a yellow dot, and then at 3,000 miles, it flipped to a red dot, and it was all gear driven from the odometer.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
And this
shit.
was 1979.
That's cool.
That was
shit.
really cool.
The TC's got a little light.
Yeah.
No, this was like literally
Subaru
like
just sounds like it's gonna fucking explode, so that means you gotta change the oil.
yeah, but they sound like that anyway.
That's fuck PTSD, dude.
So one-
you
so one-
just
so
do
one time I made a
you
comment-
do the oil change when you're in there doing the head gaskets every 3,000.
Luckily, they fixed that with the new car, so I haven't had that fucking problem. But,
Sure they have.
no, they definitely have.
You're gonna be like the BRZ guy and end up with a silicone sealant sucked up in your oil
RTV.
pump pickup.
Absolutely not, dude. Oh my lord, I didn't see that, but no, hell no.
Well, there was an
I'm a
example.
freak.
Well, there was an example of one of those where a guy was tracking his car because Toyota and
Oh yeah,
Subaru
they caught him on Instagram.
Well, yeah, but he had a warranty claim for the engine failure, and it was because a chunk of silicone broke off from when they were
Sucked up in
sealing the
his
engine
oil
together,
cell.
and it got sucked up into the
Yeah, they
pickup and
clogged
starved
it.
the engine of oil. So they tried to
dude.
use the fact that he was tracking the
Tracking the
car
car.
to void the warranty,
Yeah.
and ultimately it got sorted out. But it was because social media, and
Yeah.
then it went nuts on like Jalopnik, The Drive, Autopian, and all those
He
started
got
covering it.
roasted on the Subaru forums. They fucking lit him up, dude. If it's the same person I'm talking about, he
Well,
got
this like I said,
destroyed
this
online.
was a guy who was daily driving it and tracking it. But like I said, it
They had a
wasn't.
video of him tracking it, and he was, flying. And apparently, it was shortly after that.
Well, that's,
it
but all
happened
the
or
advertising
something
for the
happened.
car is also that you can
you
track
don't
these
gotta-
things
you
and
don't
everything
gotta,
else.
You don't got to argue with me, bro.
You know,
they
but-
slide the Super around, and then someone, fucking goes out and buys one, and does the same shit, and they're like, we didn't do that.
Well,
Oh,
that-
dude, believe me, the
Oh.
UPS driver that delivers our packages will not stop talking to me about his Supra that's at Toyota
Oh, he got a new
under
one?
warranty
Oh.
with all these problems.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's a BMW. Take it to
like,
a BMW
why are you
dealer.
telling me? I don't care. I'm sorry.
Take it to a BMW dealer.
And he's like, they advertise it. I might have done a couple brake stands, and I'm like, okay, good for you, bro. I don't.
Cool story, bro. Needs more dragons.
I have my packages you delivered me. Have a good day. And
Well, I
but
mean,
no.
that was. So the R35 GTR turned 15 years old.
Did it? Has it really?
Think about that for a second.
Holy fuck,
We've
dude.
seen two generations of
That hurt a
902.
little bit, actually.
We've
Old
seen.
as fuck, dude.
I actually have. When those cars were announced, they were
I
coming
thought
to
they came
America.
out in 2008. The
2000
R35 or
two-
6 or 6, right?
2009.
Okay.
It was
2000
2022 though.
2000,
now.
09 feels like 3 years ago to me, bro.
2000
To be honest with
2007 is when the car debuted in Japan, and in 2009 it went
2007.
worldwide.
you. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So
Okay. Wow.
Is that for you?
I
thanks,
actually have a brochure for that car from Nissan
Yeah.
that folds out into a big ass poster
That's cool.
because
So-
I was like, you know what, this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I want to say, I looked at the beers that you brought, Dan. Fuck that. No. They're either double, triple, or quadruple IPAs.
I told you they got worse after that
yes,
one. I wasn't
exactly.
fucking lying.
So,
Did you break into your orphan stash?
You switched it up.
I went into one of my garage beers and all that, and I know Timmy's gonna be okay with this because with just
Mike has a good stash of orphan beers going on in there, and most of those in the orphan beers are not on our list, so we're safe.
Okay.
So
Is
this
this was this on the top shelf, Mike? Was this top shelf in the back?
Yeah.
Oh, we got top shelf shit. Okay.
Well,
This is my
What do we got?
Stone Cold Steve Austin's Broken Skull Lager.
American lager.
America.
It's
Well,
gonna be a
Steve
broken
Austin.
skull,
We're gonna
American
smash it
So,
on my
lager.
fucking
right
head.
now,
Wait, is that how
I'll-
you open it?
I'll-
Yeah, I'm smashing on my fucking head
Oh,
to drink it.
no. When you open it, you better give me a big hell yeah.
Natty Light to rinse.
No!
Ah, you fucked
Why
it
didn't
up.
it open?
What did you do?
God damn
What
it,
have
Mike!
you done?
It didn't open.
That's a fucking
It
fire
legit
foul,
didn't
dude.
open.
No.
He
It really
cracked it
didn't
and
open.
the tab bent in half.
You're too fucking strong, dude.
All that hype.
Dude, that was a that was.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah,
No,
brother.
literally, it fucking bent in half.
Damn.
He was so excited, he just fucking ripped that shit like the hog.
Okay.
Well, fellas, you might want to use a little bit of your Natty Light to rinse out your cup from the last one.
This is fucking gross. I like coffee beer.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to borrow some of that.
Go for it.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I like how we're using
I'm gonna
beer to
crack
wash
yours.
out.
Like-
Yeah, but
It's
I
piss
drank
beer,
I
man.
drank my rinse out beer. You guys were pussies.
Yeah. Nope.
I spilled.
All right.
Now, this one I will say I have had. It is. I like it.
Hey, that wasn't bad.
Oh god, you mixed.
You already drank it?
Mixing the
he
Natty
mixed it.
Light with
Oh,
that last one,
Stop, man.
that wasn't bad.
No,
It was
hell
Natty Light
no.
with just a
Yeah.
hint of nutmeg and cinnamon.
So it's one of those I'm gonna let y'all get the majority of it. I can.
I'm gonna ruin your fucking night.
I've. This is. No, this is why. Do we have people talking? Because apparently we do.
Yep.
and-
Deep South Nikki said 2009 for the R35, and yeah, the R35 was amazing for its time, but it is 15 years old.
Oh,
and
hey, I
needs to
see
be dealt
cocaine.
It's not-
Sorry,
it's not
but
as-
that
that's
must
crazy
have
to
been
even
when
say that,
I was in the
bro.
bathroom.
It is.
Yeah,
That's the
You're good.
gnarliest
We've
shit in the
I've
entire
had-
we've
planet
seen
to even
two
say
new
that.
generations of Porsche 911 in that time.
I thought there was more than that.
I was gonna say, think of that one.
By
for a
next year, we will have seen 3 generations of the Mustang.
Yeah.
Because the S197, then the S550, and
They
now
just
the
dropped the-
S650.
Okay.
Is that what it's? Is
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what they're calling it?
S650.
Is that what it is?
second.
But
Kill it with fire.
all in
What's the Black Horse one or whatever the hell it's
Dark
called?
Horse. That's the
Yeah,
S
Dark Horse.
S650.
S650.
iPad glued to dash. I don't care.
Yeah,
So-
I'll
exactly.
fucking drink to that.
So anyway, this is the. I've had it before, so I'm gonna let y'all drink to it.
Okay, that's the best tasting thing we've had yet. I'll give you that.
Okay, I'll have a
You
little
drink
bit.
with us.
Oh hell yeah,
That's
brother!
not. Yeah.
Well, this tastes like
Hell
beer.
yeah.
It does. It
That tastes like
Hell
some good old
yeah,
American beer. All right,
brother.
It's
keep
good,
all that.
right?
I think it
IPA
tastes like
shit
some
too.
good
So
beer.
that takes us. That's not bad.
That's a good drinking beer right there.
So like this is like the Wish version of this.
Yeah,
I would have to
it
say
is.
so. It's like refined Natty Light.
This is 100% refined. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. This is like a fucking.
It's the
gentleman's
thinking
shit.
man's Natty Light.
Yes.
I
Kind of.
like that.
This is when we're 13, and this is grown man shit.
Right.
We've elevated. Hell yeah.
No, so so I'm a course person, and that surprisingly with the amount of fucking Natty Light that I buy, I'm really not. Well, I am now actually. If you think about it, Will got me onto it. Fucking Will Henson. Yeah.
Dude, he's a savage, bro.
I know, and I
He's
love
been
him
a
to
savage from forever.
death. I love him
with
to
the
death.
fucking beer.
I
dude.
love him to death because of it. But I understand it now because it's one of those. I get paid. You have Coors Banquet in my house. The next couple days, Coors Light. Until I get paid again, Natty Light, because I can pick up a 24-pack of Natty Light
Like $13 still.
for 13
Is it
bucks.
still $13?
$13. Yes. And does it suck? Yes. Does it do the job? Yes.
It's like
Bro,
High Life,
listen,
man.
that was like
Speaking-
the
High
audible
Life
call
is
in
more
high school.
expensive.
Everything went to shit. We'd be like, "Fuck, go grab a case of fucking Natty Light."
hey, High Life is more expensive than Natty Light.
Right.
A 24-pack of Natty Light I can get for $13.50.
And this is
That's
really,
funny, it's
and this
still
is
$13.
really cheap
Yeah.
car guy payment.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, anytime like
Now
hey,
if
I need
it's
help
something,
working on my car. Oh, I think I might be. I got a case of Natty Light.
hey,
Oh, well, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Well,
no,
it's-
you
it's-
never say I got a case of Natty
That's
Light.
what
You
you- I
say
got
I got a
beer.
case of beer.
I got a
beer.
suitcase.
It's Natty
I got a
Light, though.
suitcase of beer.
Because
Just-
Guy Code states that you are never allowed to judge free beer.
well,
Exactly.
until it was one
Until
of
it's
those,
Michelob Ultra Organic.
well,
right.
or
And then-
it's Natty Ice.
Or it's
Or
Pints.
this.
Sorry,
Oh,
not
no,
judge, but
the ice
complain
is too
about.
far.
Or,
Yeah,
or
no.
I draw the line at the
Natty
ice.
Daddy.
Natty
It's-
Daddies.
No, no,
So-
Ben, I'm sorry. I
So
can't do
my
it.
thing is I let one of my friends use my tools in the driveway and all that because they apartment complex and all that. They need to do a brake job on their
So
car.
that's how you ended up with that
yeah,
nasty shit.
and he's like, hey, I'll bring a case of beer if I'm like, dude, like you don't even have to do it. Like I'll help.
I'll
you
get the
and all-
fucking beer.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't
and
throw
he's
it
like,
in
no, and I'm like, okay, like he's like, you like Natty? I'm like, yeah, like I like Natty. Just thinking Natty Light.
there. Oh, he brought you Natty Ice?
No, he
No.
brought me Natty Daddies,
Oh,
which
I'd tell
are
him to
the
fucking leave,
which
bro.
are the 9% of
Oh,
Natties.
and they're
Nah,
disgusting.
And
it's
they're
disgusting.
horrible.
Yeah,
It
they
tastes
are.
like
It's
vodka
disgusting.
mixed with
So,
water.
but it's one of those like they did
With a
all
little
this
bit of
stuff,
carbonation.
but it's
Gross, dude.
hey, it was the thought. Like I literally just sat there and drank my other beer and like just watched him do the stuff. Like he's like, oh, I got it. I'm like, okay. Like
So
if
how
you
many
need
months
help.
did those things sit in your fridge?
A couple months, but
Okay.
they were in the fridge
Okay.
the whole time.
So a couple months later, we were over at another friend's of our house, close by, close
ones that
enough,
were over.
close enough that we could use the side by side to
Drive over.
drunkenly rip around the neighborhood, allegedly. And we ran out of beer. And
Beer
Mike's
go,
like,
baby.
And I had just gotten home from that house, and they actually beat me here, which I don't know how.
because we were ripping the back roads pretty hard. So anyway, Mike's like, I got beer. He comes out with that Natty
An
Daddy.
18 case of Natty Daddies, and I'm like,
no.
here you go.
Please
So we
drink
all-
this.
so we
I
all-
don't want
so
to.
we all
Please,
cracked-
please get it out of my fucking
So
fridge.
we all cracked one. I was like, oh, this is disgusting. I poured mine out and then threw the can in the back with Chris. And the whole way home, Jason's like, he's like, my God, this is so bad. And take another drink. He's like, why do I keep doing this to myself?
So
And then take another
nasty,
drink.
bro.
He's like, I can't stop.
It was horrible.
Nasty.
But no,
Disgusting.
but it's one of those just
And the whole time we're doing this, Jason, we're all, like I said, we're all ripping around, doing
Yeah.
full Florida man thing in the side by side. I'm giving him text updates like every 5 minutes of what's going on. It was rowdy.
it's one of those for
And that beer's disgusting.
for $13, a 24-pack.
You can't beat it, bro.
Hey, and that's what I always say. It's when you're going for quantity over quality.
There is worse than this.
This is
Local barbecue
Beer pong
joint used to
beer.
have a house beer, and it used to be Coors Banquet
Oh,
for $1.50
okay. So
a draft.
Did we do
Sauce Hogs, their house, so you used to have all their beer, and then
trailer?
not
Did
not
sorta.
yet.
what is that?
I know it's
Okay.
not. I just thought about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We'll do
you,
it
you
after
got
the
you got
story.
the you got the car, you got it all.
So-
Yeah, it's set up.
It's all set up.
Our local
Okay.
You're gonna
barbecue
love
place
this one.
used to have a house beer, and so you used to be able to do your either your regular
wasn't
12-ounce pour or a pint for all these different ones, and then all of a sudden it would just be on the menu. House beer,
House draft, $1.50.
12-ounce $1, pint
$1.50.
$1.50. And so one time I'm just like, what the hell is your house beer? Like why is it
Why is
so
it so
much
cheap?
cheaper?
Yeah, why is it so cheap?
And they're like, it's Coors Banquet. And I'm like, what? They're like, yes, Coors Banquet. I'm
Not
like,
Coors
you,
Light.
You have Coors Banquet?
OG
I never
Coors.
had that.
That's,
On tap.
that's OG Coors, which is the best
Yeah.
lager.
For the
Yeah.
longest
The
time, you
best.
had to cannonball to Texarkana to buy
To
that
even
shit
get
and come
it?
back.
Okay, why is it cheap though?
Well, okay, so literally Smoking the Bandit is
Yeah.
about them getting Coors Banquet and bringing it
No
across.
shit.
Bringing it back
Yeah.
to Atlanta. There's actually a thing called the Bandit Run now.
The Dirty South. And I'm just
Yeah,
Now, there's actually a thing called the Bandit Run now, and what it originally started out as a bunch of people with Bandit Trans Ams making
Go
the
run
drive from
From
Atlanta
Atlanta.
Motor Speedway, kind of leisurely cruising to Texarkana, and then back to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Well, a few people started treating that as a cannonball,
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
and
It's
most
always
re-
a
and
race.
most
Trying
recent
to
and
beat
most
the
recently,
time.
a guy in a Mustang GT said he's now the record holder of the Bandit Run. And actually, they did an actual timed run from Atlanta Motor Speedway to Texarkana, Texas. Bought Coors at a convenience store. Actually had a blown tire on the way and still set the record.
Yeah, so back in the day, you
fucking
couldn't
nuts.
bring.
But this is
Coors-
also the same guy that used that same
Across
car
it.
to set a solo cannonball record from New York to California.
Yeah.
They just broke that record like 2 or 3 years ago
Yeah.
in a fucking Mercedes.
Yeah.
No,
No,
that record's
that
been
record
broken.
got broken by the guy in the Mustang.
No,
A
no.
V6
No.
rental Mustang.
No, it was a Mustang GT. He gutted the interior and outfitted passenger floorboard.
He beat
rear
the
seat-
fucking Mercedes time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Bro, they were
here's
riding.
the
by
Did
thing.
you see
lot.
that video?
Okay, wait a
they
minute.
were skating.
Okay, wait a minute. No, here's the thing. There's different cannonball records. So there's the cannonball record, which is usually a team.
Yeah.
And then there's a solo record.
No, they had the 4 guys.
Okay, so no.
They had
the,
binoculars, fucking radios. They had a fuel truck. They had
Yeah.
like some gangster like fucking 007 shit, dude. It was badass.
well, the Mercedes that you're talking about, that car actually got totaled
Really?
because he was actually scouting for another cannonball attempt, and he was parked off to the
Sorry,
side of the
they
road,
caught him.
and
That
no,
shit, so.
his car got hit by a distracted driver.
Oh shit,
Talking
dude. That's a
about
horrible
Ham's beer.
fucking way to go out, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
That's like Carling Black Label, or worse.
Malort beer.
But here's the thing: our local barbecue joint no longer has Coors Banquet as their house draft. It's like Bud Light,
I wanna
Light,
try
whatever
this
the hell
now,
that
'cause
stuff is.
sounds fucking
Bud
delicious.
Ice.
shit! I might.
Yellow
I,
package.
I don't even think it's Bud Ice. I think it's
Yeah.
something
Hold on,
else.
hold on.
Yellow box of Coors.
Yeah.
That'd be Coors
Shit,
Banquet.
no, I drank the last one. No, like I normally do have Coors Banquet because Coors Banquet.
And when you
it's
get them
li-
in the bottles or the old school bottles?
yeah,
Little shorty
like
bottles?
the shorty bottles.
Cool, okay.
But
It's probably better than
it's,
bottle.
it's
But-
like Budweiser, like fuck Bud Light. It's like Budweiser,
Budweiser.
but it's better
Like
than
OG.
Budweiser. Yeah.
But here's the thing:
first
like
time
I
I
said,
had a Coors Banquet was over here. They were like, "Here, you have to try this," and I was like, "What is this magical liquid?"
interested.
but here's the thing:
It's
but-
beer. What you think of beer, like as a kid in cartoons and all that?
That's the beer?
But here's the thing, man. If you can find Banquet on draft, it hits different.
oh, it
That's
does.
what I hear.
It's just
that
Most
was
draft shit hits
that was a thing.
most draft. I
I
mean,
put
like
a-
I had
draft
I had
hits
Yingling
different, bro.
on draft. I had Yingling on draft today at lunch, and it was properly cold Yingling.
Dude, Bud Light on draft is fucking fire, dude.
no, it isn't.
What are you talking about?
It gets me to shits. No.
No.
Bud Light in
Everything
any
gives you
form
the
is no good.
shits.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I like the doubles at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm white, leave me alone. Fucking
Oh no, we
basic.
got a couple. Oh no, we steal glasses from everywhere. We got a couple.
Bro,
of
my
those.
dad's got a whole collection of Applebee's over like 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm kind.
I did almost get kicked out of Applebee's. So
It
yeah.
says Pepsi on the side, and it's like half worn from like fucking 10 years ago. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Lewis
I'm
cup
not
in
gonna
there.
lie. I
No
do wish
shit,
I,
yeah.
I do wish I would have snagged one of their Brutus glasses.
No, what's the plastic ones from Pizza Hut?
Oh.
Remember when
my
Pizza
God,
Hut
yeah,
had
yeah.
a salad bar?
Yeah,
with
Red,
logo in
yeah.
the
red
front, bro?
crystal plastic.
Yeah, red
Yes.
crystal plastic, bro. He fucking, dude, he still has like 4 or 5 of them. He loves those. That's his favorite shit ever, dude. That's funny as
That's
hell.
hilarious.
I'm glad we're not the only ones. Well, fuck, he was the only one. I never condoned that
Oh no,
shit.
why do you think Sabrina brings big purses to restaurants?
Dude, he would make my mom
Souvenirs.
bring her big ass purse, and I'm like, I already fucking know what's
Well,
going on
see,
here.
but we're nice about it.
Remember
because-
what was the place in Ocala, the Tilted Kilt?
I never went.
Oh, the tilted kilt.
Tilted
It's
kilt.
scooters with
With
the
kilts.
kilts.
Like
short
kilts?
skirts.
Oh,
Short
okay.
skirts.
I have
Kilt
a
patches.
I have a proper Guinness pint glass from Tilted Kilt.
You know who has the best steak knives? Texas Roadhouse.
Never been. Sabrina
That's
has
good to
been.
know.
You ever been to
You have a whole
Texas
collection
Roadhouse?
of those?
Hell
We're getting
yeah,
a Texas
dude.
Roadhouse. soon.
Yeah,
It's
we
right
are.
after fucking, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking insane, bro?
I'm okay with it. To be honest.
Yeah, you're cool
I'm
with
okay
it.
I'm
with
not
it.
okay with the
I'm-
fact that we're getting a Starbucks.
Dude, they got all
Getting
kinds of
to.
white people shit
I'm
over
not
there.
okay with
The-
that.
Well, you
the
know,
I'm not
Insight
okay with the
Credit
fucking
Union?
traffic, bro.
Yeah.
Like nothing's
Next
even
to
here yet, and it's
racetrack?
ungodly.
The traffic
bro.
is like
Well, you know,
worse.
the thing is about that corner. For
horrible.
those of us that have been here as long as I have,
Dude, 486 was
We've
2
been-
lanes fucking forever ago.
You remember
bro.
when it was? Yeah.
Literally
Oh,
2 lanes.
45 miles an hour.
Walmart
too.
there was
no,
like
it was 2
a
lanes. It
fucking
was 2 lanes. It
explosion
was
back in the
2
day,
lanes
bro.
and 55 miles an hour, and then they 4 lane it made it 45 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck
they
is this
did.
shit? But
Remember the fucktards like drag racing?
Yeah.
Next to Walmart.
Like,
Right next to Walmart.
Vincenzo!
Yes.
You freaking dumbasses.
And your
Vince
fucking Woody wagon.
Vincenzo.
What an idiot! What
Fucking
idiots!
Idiot,
Your
dude.
fucking Buick fucking Cruise Master.
Hey.
No offense to Buick Cruise Masters because I really want one, but
Okay, guys, we have to be honest about this. Any car is a race car if you race it.
Yes.
yeah, but not with
If you
literally
pull with the
when-
red light and lock in, it's fucking game
Oh, it's
on,
gone.
bro.
It's
It's
gone.
a
No matter
game
what
on.
you
But
Drive
don't videotape that shit next to an easily identifiable landmark so the popo can look at it and go, ha, I'm about to have
Now,
some
when
fun.
you set the
Right.
GoPro up, you have to like put it on like half your car, so you only see just like the
Right.
side, so you don't see nothing else.
You,
on
you
the
gotta
on
do
the
like what
outside.
Frew does and just make sure he only posts, the one of where you missed a shift and not the
Yeah,
other
not
one
the-
where you
not the
actually,
good one?
yeah. Which,
least he
which
can
I
post
had,
his
which I had
footage.
you witness because you were behind us.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh shit, you were just with him. And then the one he posts, is the one where you missed a
Missed
shift and
everything.
grenade third gear, and it's like, oh hey, there, no. Oh, fun times. Jesus
I
Christ.
missed that
Do we
truck.
want to do one more beer, or do we want to go to Bring a Trailer?
Just go to Bring a Trailer,
Okay.
and then we'll fuck around after.
So, for the uninitiated, this is how this works.
I was gonna say, run it
You're
down
gonna
for me.
see a car come up here on the screen. You can come
if you have
over
to
here
go,
and
you
come
can go.
see it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm blind.
we're gonna do
Because-
Price is Right rolls. So basically,
The bat car is right.
The back car is right.
And here we go.
Well, there's actually a little bit
What
of
in
a
the
change.
fuck is that?
There's
midget
a-
2. It's a midget 2.
There's a little bit of a change for this one. This car actually came off of Cars and Bids because I couldn't find anything worth a shit on Bring a Trailer.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Did you
Alright.
see the? Hold on. Did you see the newest thing on Cars and Bids that Doug reviewed? The sleeper town car.
Not
That-
I saw the write up on the
Thing's got
drive.
like 200,000
Oh,
miles
We're,
on it,
we're gonna
too.
watch that after this.
Okay, but it was a sleeper town car that had a Terminator swap into it and would look completely stock.
And it's
but
got
it-
like 200,000 miles on it,
I
too.
dig
But
it.
it was
Yeah.
a town car, a 2005
Lincoln
town
Swap
car
town car.
with
Everything,
a
with the whole
Terminator.
Terminator shit on it.
Terminator. Oh, making
With GT
500 horsepower.
with GT500 wheels on it. It looks rad.
All right,
Sleeper,
so
that's
good.
cool.
Sorry.
So-
Anyway,
Alright,
anyway.
So anyway,
Brian,
so-
read us in.
All right, so rather than Bring a Trailer, because I couldn't really find anything that was cheap, or honestly we haven't done already,
Fair enough.
it was just kind of difficult to find anything that sort of.
Cars and Bids is awesome anyway.
So now, like I said, the only thing
And
about
the
Cars
fact
and
that they
Bids is it's
review
a little
everything.
difficult to
Yeah.
try to figure out when these things sold on Cars and Bids,
yeah.
but. And because this is the 100th episode, and it is our last show of the year because of Christmas and all that kind of stuff, I could not resist taking the year out without a little, without a midget joke.
Yeah.
From Mike's
Yeah.
behalf.
Fuck you.
So what I have here,
it's
is
even
a-
black like his hair.
so what I have here,
Damn.
yeah, and it's a little bit smaller than everything around it. What I have here is a 1996
little fella.
Daihatsu Midget 2.
That's
It's
a
a
real,
K-truck.
That's a real fucking car.
Yeah.
That looks like a smart car with like them plastic fucking
One of them
beds
Chinese
from, like,
cars you
yeah,
order off
like,
eBay.
No.
smacked
This
in
is
the back of it.
this is a
That's a
this,
real
this is a
thing?
You don't
real
know
deal.
that Daihatsu?
No,
Daihatsu
dude.
Okay, this is a real deal Keijidosha spec truck lid from Japan.
I can't talk. I want the Subaru Sandbar, which is like a fucking
Dude,
truck.
give me a
Same
Sandbar
shit.
or an Acti.
I would love the Sandbar, dude.
So you remember the $1 billion Powerball that was going on?
I guess, yeah.
Anyway, so I always thought, I was like, I wouldn't tell anybody if I won, but there would be signs. And the signs would be, I would show up with a K-truck.
yeah,
And then randomly, all of my friends would have K-trucks delivered to their house.
I bought an RC K-truck, so I
And
could
then
turn
all of
into
us would have a
truck.
K-truck race.
Yeah.
And a week later, we would all need new K-trucks.
Listen, so I want the Sandbar to pull my jet skis. I think that'd be the coolest fucking little thing.
Oh yeah, like I
in the
said,
entire
give me a
planet.
Suzuki Carry, give me a
Yeah,
Sandbar,
dude,
give me a
I want a
Honda
Sandbar.
Acti, give me a Mitsubishi Mini-Max, a Daihatsu.
Any of them, honestly, they're
Yeah.
all fucking same.
Give me a K-truck, I would be so happy. Even though they're slow as shit.
Bro, it's like what, like 13 fucking wheel horsepower.
But see, this thing's awesome
I
because
can't believe that's
it's
real.
It's center drive.
Yeah,
Is
it's,
it really?
it's one
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
seat.
it's one
a
seat.
McLaren F1 midget.
It's a center seat.
I hate the
Just
fucking,
like a
Why is
McLaren.
the
Just
wheel
like
on
the
the front?
McLaren.
Because there's
Is
no
it
spot
mid-
for it.
That's the
Is
spare.
it mid-engine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like a
McLaren
McLaren.
F1.
What motor's in there?
It's 660cc 3-cylinder.
Hell yeah, bro.
Again, Keijidosha spec.
Buzzing along.
So anyway, so it's a Daihatsu Midget 2. It has 58,800 either. It doesn't say if this is miles or kilometers.
Highway kilometers.
660cc 3-cylinder. It's a rear-wheel drive, manual 4-speed. Clean title, and it's in Maryland.
How much? Or is that what we're
That's
doing?
what we
Guessing?
got.
That's what we have
So that's
to do.
basically. So basically, that's what
Price
we
is
get.
Right rules.
Okay.
Whoever gets closest without going over is
Wins
the winner.
is the winner.
Yeah.
Without going over.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Price is Right rules.
Do y'all have like a budget range, or are we just
Nope.
spitballing?
No.
No,
We
we
just
spitballing,
We
and
just
not for
spitballing?
nothing. Like, you know, we pretty avid on checking the market for stuff like this.
So
not,
there
not
has-
stuff
Is
like
this
this per
current
se.
fucking crazy
Well,
market price?
that's the
Okay,
thing, it's like
so-
average.
okay, here's the other
I
thing.
don't know
Okay.
anything about what these
Okay.
are going for.
No,
so
me
this is
neither.
gonna
And
be
here's the other thing.
interesting.
So when I pick a car like this, usually
Yep.
off of Bring a Trailer, but occasionally Cars and Bids, I pick a car that has been through the auction and has sold, meaning a car that either did not have a reserve
It has
or
a price.
or it met its reserve
Yeah.
and it sold for whatever the highest bid is. Because some cars don't meet reserve and you'll see just
You
bid
see 'em
to.
dumped out, yeah.
Right.
And it's like watching the auctions on TV. You'll say, you'll see the sale goes
Very
on and stuff
Jackson,
like that. Or it didn't sell. That's a car that had a reserve price. It didn't meet the reserve,
meet the
didn't
reserve
sell.
price.
So these are any car that I choose has sold. Either it didn't have a reserve or
Okay.
it met the reserve and whatever the price was the highest bid.
And a little side note, you know, one thing I like about Cars and Bids too is if it doesn't like sell on their website, they'll make notations on that on
Yeah.
auction results and say sold afterwards here and things like that. I like
Yeah.
that they do that actually.
Bring a Trailer
That's
will
kinda
also
cool.
Bring a Trailer.
Cars and Bids is really cool.
I've never been on Cars and Bids. I've been on Bring a Trailer.
So
but-
Cars and Bids is
Doug DeMuro.
Doug
Doug DeMuro.
DeMuro's site
Oh,
that he
okay.
and
started.
he'll review the cars on YouTube like the
That
cars
was
for sale
miles,
and
by the
everything.
way, because it's 94,000 kilometers.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So
But
is that like 50...
58,000 miles.
58,000 miles.
But it's one of those, if it goes on to Cars and Bids before it get like you, it's not like Bring a Trailer to where you can just kind of like
Post whatever you want, yeah,
It's you submit it to them. They go
be
over
accepted
it.
and
They go
whatever.
over it
And
and
each
be
car,
like,
each car doesn't
hey,
have a description. It has a personal write-up from him. It's like it's not like this is one of this example and things like that. It's this car was rad when I drove it. This is a 1990 something, this and that, and it's from his
So
perspective.
this is
and
one dude that does all that?
Doug DeMuro.
essentially, yeah.
This
He's got a team.
is a Ford Bronco.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
We're
going to
gonna
show you
do
all
all
its
its
quirks and features.
Oh my lord.
So anyway,
That was awkward. Wasn't it?
literally the highlights in capital letters says this ... is a 1996 Daihatsu Midget 2 finished in dark gray pearl metallic with a gray interior. Japanese spec right-hand drive truck equipped 4-speed manual transmission, titled in Maryland,
know what
imported from
it's
Japan in
for.
October 2022. So this is a recent import. It's equipped with the metric instrument cluster, and the odometer shows 94,500 kilometers, which represents approximately 58,800 miles. So we got front-mounted spare tire, truck bed bars, cloth upholstery, crank windows, AC.
Oh, good old crank window.
Does it mention if it was a no reserve car?
It doesn't mention that, but it's like I said, it's
But
sold.
it's sold. I know
It's sold.
8,000.
Okay,
No, I think that's
so-
way too high, but I don't know at the same time. Like, it's a quirky little
Nah, you're
thing,
pretty
but-
fucking close, dude. If I had to guess,
Okay,
I'm somewhere in that
modifications.
range, honestly. I was thinking like 85 to be dead
Okay,
ass
so
with you.
modifications: 12-inch black painted wheels, front and rear chrome bumpers,
12 inch?
12
Yeah,
inch.
brother.
Yeah.
auxiliary
cart
lighting.
wheels, please.
Areas of the underbody have been painted. Known flaws: rear fog lights are not wired for operation. Some scratches on interior surfaces. Some rust on underbody components and hardware. Which, looking at the pictures, there's not a lot of that. Recent service history: the selling dealer reports that the engine oil was changed upon importation from Japan, though records are not available. Other items included for sale are one key, a spare tire, rubber floor mat, singular.
Matt.
Matt.
That's
It's almost like this truck takes after me. Let's be honest.
that's funny. It's fucking
And
one
import
seat.
documentation.
$6,387.
I'm saying 8,500.
I was about to say 62. Fuck you. You're at 8. You're at what?
85.
85.
63.
63.
I'm saying 85.
So are you going with a specific number, or are you rounding down to 63?
Yeah,
What are you-
6,300.
I'm gonna go 66.
Do you know the number?
I do.
Yeah, he
You,
does.
you
He's the
know
only
it?
one who does.
Oh, okay.
It's either him or Sabrina that knows the number.
That knows it.
Yeah.
If I'm not here, I send it to Sabrina.
Sabrina.
$6,300.
Fuck you.
On the fucking money, dude? Are you
Fuck
for
you,
real?
man.
Wow.
$6,300 is
No
what it's sold.
shit.
You know, you
dude.
get
I've never
extra.
done that.
You get extra for being exactly right.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's on the money.
If you,
I've never done that. I don't think any of us have
No,
ever
we
done that.
haven't.
Exactly on the dot.
No,
That's a
we
good way
haven't.
to end the fucking
Hey,
year.
you are very, you should be very happy you didn't go with
You didn't
your
go
exact
over because
number.
you almost
I
went
know,
up.
I
You
know,
almost
I
went-
did.
your exact
you almost
number.
fucked up and went up. Damn, that's
You
cool.
would have been
63, that's
over
kind
by-
of
you
cheap
would've
for
been
what I
over
thought
by
it would be because the K trucks are going for
just-
like 7 or 8 right now.
Well, also, Cars and Bids tends to have things that aren't as expensive as everywhere else you see them, to be honest.
So,
because it doesn't
I'm
have
gonna
the
have to
bring a
go on
trailer
there.
tax.
Yeah, they'd be hella taxed.
Bro, if you look on Cars and Bids and look at the auction results for the past like couple weeks, I looked at like last week.
Do they have good fucking like inventory on there?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna have to
and
fucking
like
check
I
it
saw
out.
some stuff sell. Like there was a 03 BMW Z3
Yo,
that
that
had like
that-
20,000 miles on it. It sold
That
for
2000
$10,000.
Cobra R's on there.
Yeah, the
And that was
Cobra
the
R's
same
on
person that owned that town car.
Mm-hmm.
Same person that fucking owned
Now
that
every
town car.
every
That's
now and then
awesome.
a questionable car will end up on Cars and Bids. There was a Holden Ute. It wasn't early this year.
It
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, there was a Holden Commodore Ute that ended up on there,
What about
and
that Transit?
and it was still right. It was still right hand
I
drive.
love the
That
Utes.
Transit.
Well, it was
Cool
still
shit.
right hand drive, but it was
Yeah.
a fairly
Legal
new, and it was not 25 years old, and it was in Nashville.
How the
And
fuck was it over here?
exactly. Well, now here's the thing. Now you can import one of those.
No, you can't. They're illegal.
No. You can import one, and then you take all of the U.S. spec parts from a Pontiac G8.
Yeah, you have to convert it.
And
Yeah.
but that means it has to be left-hand drive. It has to have all of the airbags.
There's a
It
company
has-
out, I think Kansas or some
Yeah.
shit that fucking
Utah,
builds it.
left-hand
Oh,
drive Utes.
okay, yeah.
But that's what they do. But a private person can do that too.
Yeah, but you have to buy the car, and then their kit, I think it starts at like 40 fucking thousand.
Yeah.
Well, left-hand Utes does turnkey cars. But you can do this yourself with a Pontiac
With
G8
them,
donor car.
yeah,
but
yeah,
you have
yeah.
to pretty
It's
much.
the same shit.
But you
yeah.
have to literally
Same fucking
disassemble
car.
the unit
The
shell,
entire
and you
car,
have to
yeah.
you have to put in pretty much from the firewall
There's no
forward.
point in doing it. is what
You have to
you're
put
saying.
in.
No.
Well, Travis Bell did one. I mean,
Yeah, but if I'm about you, bro, I want it fucking right-hand drive.
exactly.
Yeah.
I want
a U. I want
Dude,
the real U,
I
not
want-
the
I want-
American
Yeah.
fucking pussy version.
I want like a 2012 to 2015 XR6 Falcon Ute
With a
so
super-
With a
badly.
Barra.
The Barra.
the Barra.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
the
want
the Holden with the supercharged.
The
6
Holden.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Yeah.
nasty.
I mean,
I know.
That's the earlier version, right? That's
Yeah,
like 04,
that
05.
sharp-ass
the,
looking
the
Ute.
big ass fucking.
Ooh.
Yeah,
the, the sad
dude.
thing is, we almost got those two.
I know.
Damn,
But
So
it
that
close.
does-
There was
doesn't
no.
go-
They actually did.
I know. Just
Pontiac was going to call it the G8 ST.
They should have fucking
It was
did
literally. It was a Holden
I
Commodore
would have sold
Ute with a
myself for one
G8
of those.
nose.
Them
I
bitches
would've bought
murdered
one.
out is fucking nasty, bro. I saw one over in Australia, and like back then I didn't know what it was at the time. So when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck is that, dude?" It was like an El Camino, but it had a fucking like vet engine in it, and I was so fucking twisted when I first saw that shit. And then I think the first time I got to even drive it was like on Forza, and I was like, "Damn, that's a fucking cool little fucking thing, dude."
Yeah, like I said, I want the latest generation XR6 Falcon.
I would
Ute
love
in
to
the,
mess
in the
with
worst
the
way.
Barra.
In the worst way, but
Don't they call that Australia's 2J or some shit
Yep.
or
Yeah.
something?
It is.
Right?
It really
yeah.
is.
They call it the better 2J
The be-
because
yeah.
it really is
It's
the better fucking
nasty.
2J.
It sounds retarded
It
too.
is. Oh, it's so good.
No, it's just
What does
bigger.
Adam LZ have that swap?
the
in?
GT350.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it's in?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
instead of the
I don't
5.2
remember.
Voodoo,
Because
that caught
his
on fire.
Voodoo caught on fire at the firm. And so he
I
ended up
remember.
making a deal between Ford and the insurance company, ended up keeping what was left of the
just
car.
keep him keep
And
him
put
with
a
the
Barra
He's
guy.
got,
on it.
And then did a Barra
Chris
swap.
Porter down south. He's got the Barra swapped FC.
Oh, and then there's the Barra swap
That's
Fox
probably
body
fucking
too.
dope, dude. That's probably
Yo,
sick.
there's a Barra swap Fox body.
Yep.
I know there's
Bro,
one.
how do you even get that motor? You gotta import it, don't you?
Yep.
In
Yeah, so you
pieces.
can't get the turbo one. You can get the NA one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a turbo
what do you
one.
gotta do?
They're just
It's
more
all-
expensive.
it's
Build
more
your
expensive.
fucking build a kit.
Oh, you're looking at about
What?
$16,000.
You
And that's,
import-
and that's a motor that didn't come.
No,
with
there was
anything
actually
here, so.
a guy in Gainesville that had
5 or 6
six-
of them.
had 5 or 6 of
Oh, yeah,
the NA
they're-
motors,
it's
and he was
become-
selling them for like $5,000
Oh,
each.
So what do you
They're-
do? Gotta call Australia every time you gotta fucking
Yeah.
order a part?
Yeah.
Well, there's actually
Yeah.
there's a few websites, and I think one of them is literally
Hell
called like
nah.
BarraEngineSwaps.com now. It's a U.S. based
That's
place.
probably like a whole swap kit.
It's pretty
place.
much it's a whole swap kit they're doing for all kinds
Mm-hmm.
of stuff from Barra. But you were starting on something before we all started going. What were you saying?
No,
You
I
remember?
was just going to end the episode, but we kept going.
Oh,
so.
we did.
Oh,
yeah, that
sorry.
happens. It's okay.
Well, I mean, it's the 100th one. If we keep going, we keep going.
Yeah,
It's already been
it
an
is
hour.
what it is.
Yeah.
It's been an hour
goes
and 30 minutes already.
We go
Yeah,
quick.
it flies.
Dude, that felt like 15 minutes.
I know,
Yes.
it
Well, it's
flies.
timing, bro. That's what we do
Welcome to
every
Pints
other
and
Friday.
Pistons.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I
Why
love
do you
it.
think this is always such a like
Just a vibe, bro.
frantic
Cool.
vibe?
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
that's
we're
good.
all, we're
It's
like
been an
trying
hour
to
and a
cram
half.
stuff
Yeah.
in.
Holy shit.
And okay, so I'm really happy you said that because like there has been times where people are like, oh, I thought you had like topics and all that. It's like, yes, we have had
Sometimes.
topics.
2 out of 3, not bad.
We have had topics, and then all of a sudden, like, it goes by this quick because we just all
Back
start.
on
Start
track.
gambling. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I gotta clean this shit up.
It's fine.
But no, like we start going, and then it's like no one realizes like
No.
it
felt like
really
20, 30
it goes
minutes,
like
bro.
that
That's
because it goes like we all
badass.
just start bullshitting, and but that's the thing. That's how pints.
Oh.
Denied.
No, okay, stop, time out. Let me finish my fucking conversation. That's how pints and Jesus Christ! You're throwing it at a $600 fucking camera right
I was
now.
throwing it at the trash can and I missed.
Oh my lord.
I just turn over and that's what I see.
Anyway, so
We love everyone.
this is how.
Is
pints
anyone
and
still
Pit-
hanging out with us, or
I don't
have we
know.
lost
There's
them?
a lot of stuff going
It looks
on.
like
I
there's a lot
can't
of
read
comments
it.
over there.
I can't read it, but
That's because you're over here.
yeah.
Kelton
No, don't take
Conundrum,
glasses
thank you
off.
guys.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for
love-
having me.
Hey, loved the video. Loved the video, by the
That
way.
was great.
But no, like this is how Pints and Pistons started. Was we would just sit here, start drinking beers, listen to the cars go by, and then
Talk
just
some shit.
talk cars, and then
That's cool,
Sabrina
dude.
would just get so upset and be like, you guys are talking about everyone that you watch on YouTube about cars and all this stuff. Just make a YouTube channel. And Brian, being Brian, was like, yeah, no, I ain't gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, let's shove a camera in front of our face. And Brian's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm like, hey, Dan, you wanna do this with me? He's like, sure. And we're like, okay, we need somebody else. And he's like, I got somebody. Hey, Chris, you want to do this? And Chris is like, fuck yeah. And then we're
Which is funny because Chris, like I said, those two knew each other from work, and we knew each other through the Mustang Club
yeah,
thing.
right.
And I knew him
We know
from
each other
high
since
school.
So yeah, and like I said, so both of these two
funny.
were for the Mustang Club. Like I said, Chris in particular, as far as this goes,
And
know,
then,
Yeah,
and
I
then
want
it
you to
came
know,
it
Timmy,
came
I
down.
feel so odd out every episode. They all have Mustangs.
They all have
and they gang
fucking
up on me
American
sometimes,
fucking
and
yeah.
They talk like some things about sometimes.
Your
I'm
fucking
like,
motor says for Moco on it.
you drive a Ford, deal with
You
it.
do.
That's a front wheel
Damn.
drive Mustang. It's fine.
Ouch. Oh, that fucking hurt me, dude.
Hey, you should be excited that I finally own something that for 5 years today.
You want a
That-
front wheel drive car?
That isn't fucking a Mustang, okay? I traded a Mustang.
Listen,
and all
the
that.
white Mustang was fucking
Yeah, but you
clean.
traded that Mustang. Yeah,
I
but
have
you.
both
He's got
of them
it.
still.
That's the white one he used to have.
The
He got
That's
it
the
back.
same one.
That's the
Yeah.
same one in the
I got it
driveway.
back.
It's back.
From high school.
No, it's
No, not
Not
from
high school.
No,
Sorry,
but
after
back in
high
the day.
school.
The cover,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the
no
one.
fucking
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
You got it back? I
Yeah.
didn't know you got it back.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
He
dude?
sold it to his brother-in-law, and
Yo,
he
that's
got it
cool.
back from his
I,
brother-in-law.
I sold it to my
Dude, we got some crazy
brother-in-law.
memories going on 200,
That
motherfucker.
car.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Allegedly.
So you remember?
Allegedly.
You remember the? And that's what I was talking about with
Yeah.
the free shit and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So you remember the Honda emblem that was hanging down?
Yeah.
Well, finally the zip tie broke, but the Honda emblem's still
still
in the
there?
side pocket right there. The original
Yo,
one that
that's
you
fucking
fucking gave
cool.
me from your fucking car.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that's funny. So I actually found a identical shell to my old EF, and I went and fucking saved it, bro. The dude was gonna junk it. I got it for $300. Literally full interior, full everything.
You
It's
still
just
got
a
it?
blown motor. I still have it.
So
It's sitting in the woods, but I still got it.
So back in the day, so when me and Timmy got introduced, so you knew Sabrina before even me and Sabrina got together.
Yeah, I used to
and
hang
all
out with
that.
Robert and
And
Shiloh
Sabrina-
were
yeah,
together
Sabrina's
for
sister and that.
fucking forever.
So he had an EF hatch
Sat at
that
Robert's
was
house for like
really
ever.
nice and all that, but the
That was
reason
fucking
I called it
piece of
Mr.
shit.
Clean was he had a Mr. Clean fucking
Yeah,
sticker on the
yeah,
on
we-
the
yeah, I
driver's
did.
side back window, Mr. Clean, and that, and so we just fucking called it that. And then
Yo, that's so funny, y'all.
you were
remember
always
that,
fucking
dude.
washing it at the fucking car wash every fucking day. And but it was just with that, and
I
then
love that car.
Bro, listen, that car's got too many memories for me.
Well, and it's one of those, like, that's how I am with my first 86 with Old Blue. And that it was one of those to where, trust me, that car was a piece of shit. Like,
So listen,
I wish I could find it again. I know it's a piece of shit, but it's just one of those, it's memories.
See, I fucked up and I sold the actual Goldie with my built motor. To my knowledge, that motor's still fucking running. The car
Really?
got fucking T-boned and got destroyed. That was probably the cleanest example of an EF I ever had in my entire life. The one I got, it's not as close. Like, the interior is not as good as the other one was, but it is clean for, a fucking 30-year-old car. That's older than me, you know what I'm saying? So.
Well, hell, you gotta think about the 86. The 86 is almost 40 years old at this point.
That's our classics. Isn't that funny?
Like,
You're fucking weird to say.
Okay.
Dude.
See, I got a different take on this. So me being the old guy that I am.
Fucking boomer.
No.
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 I'm gonna drive.
I'm a Gen Xer. So when
Are
you
you?
you
Yeah.
millennials
Yeah.
and the boomers start ripping each other back and forth on the internet,
I hate we're a millennial.
guess what? We Gen Xers, you guys leave us alone.
Yeah.
Just like always.
Y'all slide underneath the fucking
That is
radar.
true. We don't pick on you.
We don't.
You know why?
Yeah, y'all don't get picked on.
We were the latchkey kids.
Fair enough.
We are the last generation to truly. We were around before the internet and after.
We were at the beginning.
Like I
and
said.
the fucking climb and the downfall that's on its fucking way.
Like I said, so we were around as kids before the internet, period.
Yeah.
But we were around for the beginning of the internet and after the internet. We were around before cell phones.
The .com boom, baby.
We saw the introduction of the Motorola bag phone
He saw
And
the
the brick.
introduction of me,
and the brick.
because he's my dad.
You're the son I'm glad I never had. So we were around, like I said, so we were around before cell phones and after cell phones. We're really the last generation that if the internet went away, we would be fine.
Wonder reason he has no legs. I mean, he has
I think
one
we would
leg.
survive fine.
And some of us would. Not. See, we're in the weird
We're
spot.
in the middle
Yeah, we're in the weird
of
spot.
that transition, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
Now,
I,
the
I think
Zoomers-
millennials go to, what, 35?
I think.
I think.
No.
right around-
1981, 81 or 82.
19.
Millennial cutoff is considered
it's-
1984, I believe.
It's 19. It's either 83 or 84, all the way up
I'm
until
horrible at fucking
98.
math, so what would that be in
Numbers.
age-wise?
So
They
I was
go
born
to
in
the
85 and
40s?
I'm 37.
Yeah.
Almost 38.
If you were born in 82, you'd be 40
Yes.
years old. I'm going to look this
You
shit
look
up.
good for your age.
She's the same age as my sister.
Dude,
When I
1990
shaved
to
the-
me
when
is
I
still
shaved
10
the-
years ago. What
when
the fuck are you talking about?
I know, right?
Dude, like
Like
getting
when
old
we talk,
sucks.
did you see the thing on Netflix? That 90s show is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a spin-off from
Yeah, but
From
it's
that
not-
70s
70s
show.
show. But it's still the parents, and now it's
Yeah,
it's
no,
but that's
no,
the
no,
kids.
no, no,
Okay,
no,
hold
no,
on.
no,
I've
hold
got,
on,
okay, I've
hold
got
on,
this.
hold on.
According to
We
the
need to
Google
stop
machine,
stream.
Oh, yeah,
traditionalists.
Bro, just
Okay,
ramble.
so according to the Google machine, traditionalists or the silent generation, born approximately 1945 and before. Baby boomers,
The
born
silent generation.
silent
I don't know if
generation.
they ever called that.
so
Yes.
baby boomers, born approximately 1946 to 1964.
Fucking boomers.
Gen Xers, 65 to 76. Millennials or Gen Y, born approximately 77 to 95.
So we barely. I barely make the cut.
And
I
what
was
they
born in
okay, so
93.
now they've got
Yeah, I
Gen
was-
Z,
they did.
iGen or Centennials, born approximately 1996 to
We
2015.
don't talk about them. They're all fucking pussy.
Wait, why do they get that many different? Like,
I don't know. Hey, let's.
I
I thought it was X, Y, and fucking Z. I didn't know it went that
Let's time
crazy.
out.
Because they're the
Let's time out.
generation that participation trophies became a thing for. So
Brian, let's time out. Let's do a very happy thank you, and then we can continue this conversation, because I know we're going to continue this conversation. It's just
Thank you.
So,
we don't want to lose every
milestones
single.
for the evening. We got off onto a generational talk.
Sorry.
Dan,
Obviously,
hit
we're having
on
fun.
the nose on the Bring a Trailer car.
cars and bids.
First
time.
time, hey,
First
in
time ever.
In 100 episodes. Congratulations,
Yeah,
First
that's a
time.
dope
Thank you,
achievement.
thank
That's
One
first
of
cool.
time
us
ever.
managed to hit the Bring a Trailer car on
the money.
nose.
You are so
So-
welcome that you did not stick with your original price.
I know, me too.
Like,
Because
oh,
you would have
man.
all gone over if
We
that's
would have
the
went
case.
over. Yeah, we would have went over.
So, on that bombshell,
Oh, wait a second. Nah, I don't really have time. I don't really want to count the entire beer list, but we got to be at 200 at least.
We're over
Over
200.
200.
We're over
years at
200.
least.
200
Wait,
So-
I'm gonna say we're more towards 220 because there's been times that we've done 3.
Yeah.
And then we've also with the flights and all that. I'm gonna say we're about 215 to 220.
Well, we've only done 4 flight. We've only done one.
I
of
know,
the 4.
but just with everything.
Um,
and it, 210. 210.
Did
We're probably at about 210.
Did we do 2 or 3
I
of
didn't know
the
that many years
at your house for the triple monitor?
Pretty ignorant.
I don't remember.
I had no fucking idea.
But either
Well, anyway.
way, let's go on ahead.
Yeah.
And on that bombshell,
So,
By the way, this is the last.
return to
this
the
is-
studio!
And this is the last one of the year because the next one we've
Yep.
gotten right up against Christmas, and
Yes,
you'll be
thank you for
traveling
having
home
me.
to
I
see
appreciate
family.
it.
Hey,
I'm
ne-
so honored.
everybody.
That's dope.
Next episode is going to be 101, so we're going to do episode 101.
Dalmatians.
What is it going to be? No, it's episode 101. How to be a car guy.
okay,
Oh shit.
I like it.
All right, fair enough.
All right,
In the
Well,
making.
so look forward to
didn't know
that
that.
first of
In
the
the
year.
making. Yeah, surprised.
You guys have a
I
good
like
night.
And
Also,
Thank you for
hey,
watching.
check
And
out
I-
Cartoon
Have a good
Customs.
night, guys.
And I also think that we should find a picture of our favorite black and white car.
How to be a car guy 101. I really like that.
And we're done.
We're out.
I really like that.
That's
Seriously,
cool.
Danny.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for
seriously.
having me.